Okay, I'm only a minute late. Let me just make sure I'm live because that's always annoying when that's not the case. Probably also ought to mute my phone. Just barely made it. I actually do think I'm a minute late, but we're here. Bengals Ravens, big, huge, absolutely massive game today, y'all. Absolutely massive game between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. It says okay. It says, hold on. It says I'm not live. I'm confused. Am I live? This is. Okay, Jeff says I'm live, so I'm just going to assume I'm live. Okay, let's go. Sorry about that. My phone said I'm not live. And that's how I check to see if I'm live or not. I don't know. But anyway, we're here. Absolutely massive game. Thank you, Mikey. I'm glad you see me. Mikey. I see you too. Absolutely massive game today between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. If the Bengals can win, and I think they can, as evidenced by my prediction, if the Cincinnati Bengals can win, then they turn their whole season around, right? This whole 0-3 start, I mean, we still have a losing record, but we get a win against the division opponent. We're solidly in second place in the AFC North. And, we got a 2-game winning streak, and next week we got the Giants, and then we got the Browns, right? 2 games that really we should win, right? If we don't win, you're starting to really worry. I'm not ready to say the season's over because, again, Giants, Browns next week. We could be 4-3 in a couple of weeks. We could be 3-4 in a couple of weeks. If we, depending on what happens in this game, one of those 2 options is available. Looks like the Bengals. Looks like the Ravens get the ball first. So, those are some interesting uniforms there. Bengals got black jerseys and orange pants. I don't know. This is from a distance it looks kind of like Browns uniforms. I'm not sure I feel that too much. The kickoff is going to be a touchback. Raven says. Mikey says Ravens 24-15. And the reason I don't agree with that is because if the Ravens win, it's just going to be a super high scoring game. The Ravens. I don't see the Ravens scoring 24 and the Bengals only scoring 15. That doesn't seem very likely to me. If the Ravens win, they're going to score like 40 points. That's basically the way this is going to go. I think. I could be wrong. But Lamar Jackson and the Ravens offense is coming out, so let's go ahead and see what happens on this very important first play of the game from the 30-yard line. And it's going to be a it was a fake reverse handoff, or fake counter handoff, whatever. Zay Flowers does end up getting the carry, and he goes for a first down. So that's not a great way to start it, is it? That's bad way to start it. Okay. Let me pull up the rosters here real quick. Like I said, I only kind of barely at the gun got here. Bengals roster. Just so I have a list of players' numbers. All right, so it's going to be... it's actually 2nd and 1, so they did not get the first down on that play. It's going to be handoff to Derrick Henry, and he picks up the first down. Yeah, they only let him get like 2 or 3 yards on that play, but that's all the Ravens are probably going for, just to get that first down. So... All right, got to do better, defense. Got to do better. So, okay, here is the formula for beating the Ravens, right? The formula for beating the Ravens is make Lamar make mistakes, right? So you gotta try to contain the run. You can't stop the run against the Ravens. That's not going to happen, but try to contain it. And then Lamar Jackson throw the ball. He's going to make mistakes if he does a lot, right? Derrick Henry gets the ball, and there you go. There's a nice run stop there. That's what I mean by containing the run. So Derrick Henry picks about 2 yards on that play. It's going to be 2nd and 8. But I think it was Sam Hubbard who made the tackle. Good to see because he has not been playing super well lately. So it was actually Dax Hill who came in and made that first contact, but Sam Hubbard helps him finish it off. Gets off the block of Tyler Linderbaum here and manages to make that play happen. So that's a good run stop right there. That's a good play. Falcons are the luckiest team ever. I actually didn't watch the game, but I'll give you my thoughts here in a second. Lamar Jackson in the shotgun formation. He throws to Mark Andrews, who I believe picked up the first down. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's Charlie Kolar. Charlie Kolar. Kolar? I don't know. The third-year tight end out of Iowa State. Charlie Kolar. I don't know how to pronounce that. Halloween uniforms? That might be, well, a little early in the month for Halloween uniforms, but it does look kind of like Halloween uniforms. But again, from a distance, it kind of reminds me of the Browns uniforms, and I'm not a huge fan of that. Yeah, I'll give you my thoughts on the Falcons here in a second. Probably on commercial. All right, so it's going to be 3rd and 1. They did not pick up the first down. Derrick Henry's going to take the handoff, and he gets by Sam Hubbard on that play. Not a good play by Sam Hubbard. Von Bell does bring him down, but after about a 4 or 5 yard pickup. So not great from the defense so far. Not really what you want to see, but it's not disastrous. They haven't let a big play go. So that's okay, I suppose. At this rate, you're kind of probably looking at trying to hold them to a field goal. They're not quite there yet, but that's kind of what you're aiming for at this point because they're already at the 44-yard line. Lamar Jackson's going to fake the handoff. He's going to roll back. He's got pressure in his face, and he just has to get rid of it quickly. He tries to get Zay Flowers, but Zay Flowers is not able to pull his body around and pick up that catch. So that's going to be 2nd and 10. So that's a good play by the defense. The defense has been up and down, I would say, so far on this drive. That was a nice rush by Myles Murphy. Good to see him back in there. Myles Murphy. And then I also believe B.J. Hill and McKinley Jackson all returned from injury this week. So that's going to help the defensive line, which has been a big part of the problem with the defense so far is how injured they've been. So hopefully that helps. Hopefully that helps moving forward. Lamar Jackson, shotgun snap. It's going to be a screen. And I think Justice Hill gets it. He picks up about 7 yards on the play. I don't know why we're so bad at defending against screens. That's going to be 8 yards, actually, on the play. Defense has been problematic this season. A big reason for that is, once again, the injuries on the defensive line. That's been a big reason why the defense has been so problematic. So hopefully getting Murphy, Jackson, and Hill all back this week will help. Sheldon Rankins is still out, but you're only trying to replace one guy, which is, I think, a lot better than trying to replace both starters. All right, so it's going to be a handoff to Justice Hill, who Myles Murphy was all on him in the backfield, but he manages to get back, outrun him, and then get ahead for the first down. That's annoying. Mikey says we win tomorrow night 26-15. Well, I hope you're right, Mikey. I just don't see that. I do not see that at all, but I hope you're right. Dolphins up 3-0. That's cool. Cool for the Dolphins. The Vikings ended up beating the Jets 23-17. I got some stuff to say about that, too, at the break. Lamar Jackson fakes the handoff. He rolls back. He throws it up, and wide fucking open is Zay Flowers down to the 10-yard line. Cam Taylor-Britt, once again, getting burned there. I believe it was him in coverage. Obviously, the broadcast angle, you can't really tell, but I can't imagine who else was supposed to cover him on that play. Let's see. Here's the replay. Let's see what happens. Yeah, Cam Taylor-Britt just completely wasn't paying attention and got cut on that play. He thought Zay Flowers was going to cut inwards, and he cut outwards. Oh boy, come on, guys. 1st and goal now from the 8-yard line. Lamar Jackson's going to he's going to keep it, and he picks up about 3 yards on the run. Bengals did a good job of containing him there, but you're really close to the goal line at this point, so you can't be really letting that happen. It's 8 yards. They just got to pick up 8 yards. So giving them 3 on the first play is not great. Theoretically, the Ravens could just run it 3 times here, and if you get 3 yards on every play, then that's 9-yard pickup, and you get in the end zone. So that's not what you want to see at this point in the field. All right, Lamar Jackson's in the shotgun formation. He's got Derrick Henry to his right. He motions Zay Flowers to the left, hands the ball off. No, he keeps it again himself, and Sam Hubbard manages to tackle him. No, they're calling that a touchdown. I thought Sam Hubbard got him, but I guess not quite. Let's see the replay. He did extend that ball, and I don't know if he got it in, but let's see the replay. He might have. He very well might have. Let's see. Knee is down there. That's not a touchdown. That is not a touchdown. That is going to be third down, I believe. That is not a touchdown. I was about to say, I didn't think he got all the way there. Yeah, that knee is down. He's not in the end zone. That knee is down. Is not. I agree, Jeff. I don't know if it matters. They're just going to let him get on this next play. But in fairness, I don't believe that is not a touchdown. Mikey says the ball crossed, but it didn't. Not before his knee went down. Here, I'll put your comment up. You said the ball crossed, and it did, but not before his knee got down. You saw on that first angle. It's kind of hard to tell on the second angle. That's a really bad angle on that second. The broadcast keeps showing that second angle, but yeah, see, 3rd and goal. They overturned it. I was about to say that first angle was all you needed. You know, it was just barely, but wasn't quite there. Colts up 7-0 on the Jaguars. That's not surprising. All right, 3rd and goal, and this is inches to go. This is just barely inches to go. All right, probably going to hand it off to Derrick Henry here, I imagine. Either way, everybody up front. And the Bengals get some good penetration. Derrick Henry slips, but I think he got in. Yeah, I think he got in. That's unfortunate. Well, that's not what you want to see out of the defense. But hey, you know, they didn't let any big, huge plays go by. So, you know, I mean, the theory is maybe hopefully you can wear them down over time. Not great. Not great. It does appear that Derrick Henry got in, though. Just barely, to be fair. It looks like that second effort from the Bengals was actually really good, but I do think he ultimately, and you can't really tell either. It was ruled a touchdown on the field. I don't see how you would, even if he didn't quite get in, you can't really tell. But I do think he got in. I do think he got in. Who cares? They both suck. What, the Colts and the Jaguars, they do. They do. That's very true. They're both. The Colts don't suck. The Colts are like, I don't know. The Colts are right on the edge of being interesting, but I don't know if they're quite there yet, but they're right on the edge of being interesting, I think. All right. Yep. I guess the touchdown was confirmed, and I don't know why it wouldn't have been. So the kick is up. Justin Tucker hits that field goal. All right. Well, Ravens are up 7-0 early. Bengals offense has got to get going quickly. But saw some somewhat encouraging things out of the defense, but you also saw, you know, not really able to finish the job, which has really been a big problem with this defense all year so far. So don't like that. Do not like that. Rodgers is all the way washed. Yeah, that was what I was gonna say about the game this morning between the Jets and the Vikings. I texted my friends after the game. I'm like, I don't understand what the Jets were thinking. That, like, Aaron Rodgers is going to suddenly be the old Aaron Rodgers after he, you know, tears his ACL, takes a whole year off. And the year before, he was contemplating retirement. And, you know, this year, he's done basically nothing in the offseason that makes you think that football is the first thing on his mind. You know, I don't understand why Aaron, and he threw the ball 54 times. Their whole strategy was Aaron Rodgers throws the ball. Breece Hall, a solid running back, got 9 carries. And, I mean, he didn't do a whole lot with those 9 carries, to be fair. But Aaron Rodgers threw a pick 6. I mean, I don't understand what the Jets were thinking with the way that they, like, maybe, yeah, you have Aaron Rodgers come back and give it another go, but you can't base your whole offense around him at this point in his career. Like, the Jets are stupid. That's just all I'll say is the Jets are completely stupid. Garrett Wilson had a good game. That's about it. On the Vikings end, it looks like Sam Darnold didn't really do a whole lot. In fact, it looks like Sam Darnold actually played worse than Aaron Rodgers. But, you know, that Minnesota running game did okay. And it looks like it was a bad game. I went and got coffee with my wife, so I didn't see the whole thing. But I just don't understand what the Jets are doing. Like, having Aaron Rodgers be the focus of their offense at this stage in his career. I don't get that at all. Yeah, the Jags are just I have no faith in the Jags, guys. Like they're 0-4. Like, I mean, the fact that they came close to beating the Texans was kind of impressive, but it just kind of feels like one of those like seasons where the Jaguars are going to win like maybe 1 or 2 games, but there's going to be a lot of games where it feels like they could have come close, but they didn't get it. Like with a lot of these, like like can't win a game all year type of teams. That's what it feels like the Jaguars are headed for this year. The best chance the Bengals have to win is to make Lamar try to beat them with his arm. That's what I'm saying. They have to neutralize the run for that to happen. They don't have to neutralize it. They have to contain it. You have to understand that you got to focus on trying to make Lamar make mistakes, which means you got to understand that the run game is going to be part of it. But if the offense can be good, as that kickoff goes for a touchback, but if the offense can be good and keep up with the Ravens offense, and you can contain the Ravens rushing attack, then what you're hoping for at that point is that you can force Lamar into situations where he's ultimately going to make mistakes. And that, to me, is the formula for beating the Ravens. Are they going to do it today? I don't know. We'll see. It looked like they showed some flashes on defense in the first drive, but ultimately didn't really do what you wanted them to do. But anyway, 1st and 10 for the Bengals offense. Joe Burrow is going to fake the handoff to Zach Moss, immediately gets out of there's just a guy right in his face. What the hell was that? Kyle Hamilton was right in front of Joe Burrow's face, and Joe Burrow managed to do a very good job of pump faking and making Kyle Hamilton jump. And so he managed to not get sacked on that play and ended up picking about a yard up with his legs. But man, they were not paying attention at all on that play. That was a bad first play. 2nd and 9. Let's do better than that, please. 2nd and 9. Zach Moss in the backfield. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's Chase Brown in the backfield with Joe Burrow. Eric All in the motion. And Joe Burrow throws over the middle, and it's caught for about a 4-yard pickup, I think, by T. Higgins. All right. It's the O-line of old. Now, that was a free rusher, Jeff. That wasn't the O-line at all. That was a bad play design is what that was. But really, I would almost say that was on Joe Burrow because he should have seen that Kyle Hamilton was gonna rush him. But I did not see that was a problem with the offensive line at all. That was just a free rusher. It was a blitz is what it was. All right, 3rd and 6. I guess they only gave him 3 yards on that pickup. I don't know. That's weird. Joe Burrow, shotgun formation. Looked like, it was a false start. About to say, it looked like a false start and they didn't throw the flag, but they threw it. It was just a little late. Damn it! Now that's the offensive line of old. That's what you were talking about there, Jeff. Oh no, they're saying that was actually offsides on the Ravens. Let's go. All right. Neutral zone infraction on the Ravens. Okay, never mind. My bad. Okay, that's good news then. That means it's going to be 3rd and 1, right? I would almost argue that Orlando Brown jumped there, but I'm not. I'll take it. I'll take it. Especially this early in the game. The Saints are #1 team trying to pursue Devontae Adams per sources. I hope you guys get him and not Baltimore. That's all I got to say. I've heard some talk about Baltimore. I hope it's the Saints, frankly. Joe Burrow's going to hand the ball off, and oh my God. He gets tackled for no gain. What the hell? Roquan Smith just comes up, and there's no stopping him at all. What the fuck, guys? Terrible. That was awful. That was awful. All right, well, the defense has got to get a stop on this next play, then. Or on this next drive. Saints fan source. I just hope the Ravens don't get him. That's all I'm saying. Run game was working a bit, but Rodgers threw 3 picks. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know why their whole game plan, their whole plan this season is just Aaron Rodgers does the thing. Ryan Reckow with another booming punt. And that's going to be fair caught at the 15-yard line. Nice. Ryan Reckow has been a revelation. I'll tell you one thing. Panthers up 7-0. Are they? Against who? Against the Bears. Okay. Well, that's the Bears. Yeah, but Mikey, what he's saying, here, I'll actually look this up now. See, Ross Jackson. Okay, so Ross Jackson appears to be the primary source here. Let's see if I can. Adam's sources say visits. Yeah, that's definitely not a fan source. It is the host of Locked On Saints, but the hosts of Locked On tend to be journalists. So let's see. Also Ian Rappaport is reporting that Devontae Adams, the most. I think Ian Rappaport is reporting that the Saints are the most aggressive team, trying to pursue him. That doesn't mean that they're favored to land him. That means they're the most aggressive team trying to pursue him. So that's Ian Rappaport saying that, and then Ross Jackson appears to be kind of on top of this, and he's a journalist. So he's a Saints centric journalist, but he's a journalist nonetheless. So I think that's I'm actually going to agree. I'm going to side with Mikey on that one. That's definitely that definitely appears to be correct. Yeah, I think what Jim might have seen was that was the host of Locked On Saints who was saying that. I don't know what Jim was saying, but that like a lot of the people who do Locked On Saints, the Locked On podcasts are fans. But Ross Jackson, some of them like James Rapine, is one of the two hosts. Like Jake Liskow for the Bengals, for Locked On Bengals, is a fan, but James Rapine is a journalist. And Ross Jackson is more like the James Rapine type. He's a journalist. So that does appear to be a legit source. Now, is it going to happen? It's not to say it's not going to happen, but it does appear that Mikey's correct that the Saints appear to be the most aggressive team trying to get him right now. Pitiful drive by the offense, which makes the tired defense have to exude more energy against the tank that is Derrick Henry. Yep, that was a bad offensive drive. But then again, the Ravens tend to come out really strong in the first half and fall apart in the second half. So maybe that's what we can hope for, And the Bengals do seem to be good at starting slow and heating up. So maybe that's what we see. That's what I'm hoping. I don't know. Maybe the Bengals can get a turnover on this next drive. You never know. You lost to the Falcons. Saints not as great as you think. Fair enough. That's just trash talk, but that's a valid point at the very least. Lamar Jackson fakes the handoff to Derrick Henry. He throws, and that is too far for Charlie Kolar. So that's going to be 2nd and 10. Looks like Dax Hill probably would have knocked that ball out even if Charlie Kolar did get his hands on it. But 2nd down. Good play. And Lamar Jackson, there was no pressure in Lamar Jackson. He just missed through that entirely. Looks like Dax Hill was actually angling for hoping to get an interception, but Charlie Kolar managed to get his hands on that ball. So that actually might have been Charlie Kolar playing defense there. All right, so it's going to be a screen pass and to Marquise. What? Zay Flowers. I think Geno Stone tried to get his hand on that one. Didn't do a very good job. But they only give him 5 yards on the play, so it's 3rd and 5. If you can get off the ball on defense here, that's huge. That's huge if you can get off the field. If you can hold him to a 3 and out here. Oh, I'm sorry. It was Geno Stone who made the tackle. It was somebody else who almost got their hand on the ball. All right, 3rd and 5. The Ravens are 3 of 3 for third down conversions today, but 3rd and 5, it could go either way. Lamar Jackson takes a shotgun snap. He throws over the middle. God, he's got Zay Flowers, and DJ Turner was the one in coverage there. All the way down to like the 48-yard line. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Beat the Chiefs, you're dreaming? I don't think they're going to do it. When we win tomorrow, I want you to keep the same energy. That's fair. If the Saints do it, if the Saints do it, I think Jim, you need to show up and be honest that you were wrong about that. But I agree with you, Jim. I agree with you. I don't think the Saints are going to win. Panthers tied with Bears 7-7. Bills up 3-0. It's fair. It's all very fair. All right, so it's going to be another screen pass to Isaiah Likely this time. He picks up about 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Dude, we are not doing a good job. That's actually 6-yard pickup. We're not doing a good job against these screens. Yeah, I think everybody, Mikey, agrees that the Saints are not going to win against the Chiefs. But you know what? If they do, if they do, I'll be the first to admit, you know? And I hope they do. I hope I'm wrong, because fuck the Chiefs, you know? But I just don't see it. I don't see it. 2nd and 4. Lamar Jackson, shotgun formation. He's an empty. And it's probably because there's basically... Oh, no, actually the Bengals do get a sack there. Good job. Good job. They push him back. Looks like Lamar Jackson was actually going to try to run because coverage was good, and Sam Hubbard was all over that. So good job by Sam Hubbard. It's going to be 3rd and 7. Can we get a stop here? Yeah, Lamar Jackson just tried to bail, and B.J. Hill helped Sam Hubbard hunt him down, but Sam Hubbard's the one who got the sack. But I think B.J. Hill helped Sam Hubbard get the sack because Lamar Jackson probably saw him and had to cut towards Sam Hubbard, who was able to wrap him up and make the tackle. There you go. 3rd and 7. Come on. Lamar Jackson's in the shotgun formation from the 49.5-yard line. Rolls back. He's going to throw it to the left, and yeah, there you go. Great job. Cam Taylor Britt knocks the ball out, and it's going to be 4th and 7, and the Ravens are going to have to punt. There you go. There's that defense you want to see. There you go. Falcons will lose to Carolina next week. I don't know about that, Mikey. I love being the underdog. I think you're creating the villain, Mikey. I think you're the one who came in here saying crazy shit. We all want the Saints to win. Yeah, I want the Saints. I don't know if Jim wants the Saints to win. I don't know if Jim cares. Jim's a Vikings fan, but I definitely want the Saints to win. I just don't know if I think that that's possible. Nobody thought we were beating Dallas. Well, nobody knew how bad Dallas was, to be fair. And Dallas is pretty fucking bad. Ooh, wow, what a punt. That sucks. All right, so the Bengals are going to get the ball at the, about the 15-yard line. That's a little better than what I thought it would be. But, yeah, that was still a good punt by the Ravens, though, down them inside the 20. Great pass breakup there by Cam Taylor Britt after he let the big play go earlier. Great pass breakup by Cam Taylor Britt. He made that drive. Chiefs prefer to lose. Yes, prefer Chiefs to lose, but never bet against them. Okay. So I mean, I don't know how you feel about things, Jim. I definitely would bet against the Chiefs in certain situations, but not against the Saints. Not against the Saints. Patriots up 7-3. Against who? Against the Dolphins. Okay, well that's the Dolphins. Is Tua even playing? No, it's Tyler Huntley. Yeah, I have no faith in the Dolphins right now. The Dolphins, it's going to be another wasted season for the Dolphins. And, I mean, I don't know if Mike McDaniel should be fired, but he might be. That's the thing. Like, I don't know if I think he should be, but he very well might be. It took long enough, but the Bengals got a 3rd down stop on Baltimore and enables Joe and company the chance to redeem themselves. It does, Jay. It does, Jay. If the defense can have... The defense in general, I'd say the defense is having an alright game so far. Nothing spectacular, but that first drive, they showed some flashes, but ultimately, they couldn't get the job done when it mattered, and Ravens got in the end zone. But that second drive, they let him get that 1 3rd down conversion, and they stopped him on the second one. So, give him some credit. I'll give the defense some credit. Getting guys back from injury probably helps quite a bit. So, yeah. Joe Burrow has a chance to go tie this game, and boy, I hope he does. Boy, I hope he does. Mikey will be streaming tomorrow. Thank you for picking Kansas City. I love that. Yeah, I feel you, Mikey. I remember in 2021 when people were constantly picking against the Bengals in like every damn game, and the Bengals ended up going to the Super Bowl. It's a great feeling when your team does that. But as somebody who tries to be analytical, and I'll admit like I'm biased for my team, but I also try to take my bias into account. The Chiefs are not my team. I don't like them, but it's also not like the Chiefs are the Steelers, So I'm just being honest. The Chiefs are 4-0 right now, and they got the refs on their side. Like that's something that I think you have to take into account when you're playing the Chiefs. It's not whether or not the Saints are capable of beating the Chiefs. It's whether or not the refs are going to let them beat the Chiefs. That's the main thing, Your Vikings are 5-0. Sam Darnold has just been a revelation. I know he didn't have a great game today, but the Vikings are making it work. Congratulations on 501 subs. Let's go, Jeff. All right, Joe Burrow's in the shotgun formation. He takes the snap. It's going to be a fake handoff to Zach Moss. He throws it up to Jamar Chase, who bobbles it but does come down with it. Let's go. Let's go. That's going to be about a 9-yard pickup because he fell, but Marlon Humphrey probably should have been on top of him there. Like honestly, if Marlon Humphrey's a little more physical... Oh, he was really far away, I see. If Marlon Humphrey's a little more physical on that play, Jamar Chase, there's no way he catches that ball, but he does come down. He bobbles it, manages to secure it, and he also catches the ball on his stomach, so there's no question whether he came down with that ball. 5-0, congratulations on your first round exit. It's getting spicy in the comments, y'all. It's getting spicy. I do love that shit. Initially, they called it a first down, and the refs are like, no, it's second down. And, well, you're like, yeah, duh, of course that. He definitely didn't get a first down there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. That's what it should be. Is Dax Hill going into the... Dax Hill's going into the locker room. Ooh, that's not great. Gets people back from injury, now another guy's injured. Whatever. Congrats from 2-0, 40-point games to 2-2 record. That's what I'm saying, you know? Like, that's my concern with the Saints, you know, is that, like, it looked like they were a hot team, and then all of a sudden they're just not really getting the job done. Chase Brown takes the handoff, and he manages to break a tackle or two, ultimately only gets about 3 yards out of it, but that's enough for a first down. Is there any way you can see how many subs you were at when someone subscribed? I don't think so, Jeff. I don't think that's a thing that I can do. In general, I remember off the top of my head who's been here for a while and who hasn't, but I don't remember at what order people subscribed in. Did you beat up on 2 of your hated teams? Well, they did beat up on the Packers, and that's a big one there. So Joe Burrow is going to toss it out left to Zach Moss, or Chase Brown, who breaks a tackle. There you go, and then gets it across the first down marker for about a 13-yard pickup. Great run there by Chase Brown. Packers and Aaron Rodgers. I don't know if Aaron Rodgers counts. That's the Jets, but you know, the Jets aren't good, I think, is the main team. But then again, neither are the Panthers, Mikey. Sam Darnold will come back to Earth soon. He came back to Earth this week, and it didn't matter. They still won. Congrats on cracking 500 plus subscribers. You manifested the ambition for a while. The hard work's paying off. That's right, Jay. That's right. Joe Burrow, shotgun snap. He's going to toss a screen to Zach Moss, and that screen works for the Bengals. Let's go. I got about a 16-yard pickup out of that one. Roughly. 14-yard pickup, sorry. And so that's going to be 1st and 10. From the 42-yard line. There you go. Looks like the Texans took the lead on the Bills with a touchdown there. All right. I will respond to that comment when I get a chance, Jay, but I appreciate your congratulations on that. Lost to one of your hated teams on Thursday night football. What the fuck? 1st and 10. Empty formation for Joe Burrow. He rolls back, and it's pretty good protection. He does end up having to bail, though. Pretty good protection, but ultimately has to just throw it and get rid of it. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. Beat Aaron Rodgers by 6. That is true. That is true. That was not a great game y'all had against the Jets, but you know, win's a win. Texans only got 7 points. Yeah, but they're winning. 2nd and 10. I love the trash talk here. You nearly lost to a 43-year-old. I don't know if they nearly lost. They didn't decisively beat them, I don't think. Joe Burrow throws it up, and he's got Mike Gesicki, who comes down with a catch. I think. It looked to me like he came down with that catch. Are they saying it was incomplete? Oh, he got he might have come down out of bounds. All right, fair enough. I think he's got 2 feet in bounds. I think that's a catch. That's definitely a catch. He got 2 feet down, and he does come down out of bounds, but he got 2 feet down. All right, there you go. They gave it to him. Bengals get the ball at the 25-yard line, and it's going to be a handoff to Chase Brown. Big hole. Picks up about 11 yards on the play. It's going to be another Bengals first down. This is the way you wanted to see the offense come out and play today. All right, and that is going to be the last play of the the first quarter, and we're going to move on to the second quarter, while the Bengals offense is moving and grooving, y'all. Bengals got the momentum right now. That's huge. All right, so Jay, congrats on cracking 500 plus subscribers. You manifested that ambition for a while. The hard work's paying off. That is true. I appreciate that. Now, I will say we probably could have gotten here faster if I didn't go to school. Because as y'all know, that's the reason why content's been not that, it's been difficult to come out with lately, is just because it's been, constant, whatever. But a lot of that was ambition, and a lot of the reason I went back to school was to ultimately hopefully make this channel better. And I'm 1 year into it. I'm partway through my second, the first semester of my second year, and I've already got a lot of ideas for how to move this channel forward, So I think ultimately, school is going to be a good thing on this channel. It's just, it pushed the trajectory, I think, of the channel back by about a year or two. But ultimately, I think we might catch up in the long run, because I learned some new things about making videos, and I also learned some new things about, like, how to like, basically put the channel out there, and, basically a lot of ideas that I think is ultimately going to grow the channel at a faster rate than it was growing before. In the long run, like in a year or two, I think we're going to, be a lot farther ahead than we could have been if I hadn't gone to school. So, but, I know it's a lot of live content right now, but I am trying to come back with more content at the very least. I'm trying to get a hold of Thomas for the Battle of Ohio podcast, but at the very least, you're going to get me live, and I can promise you that. Texans, one of the NFL's best teams, only got 7 points, and Vikings got 34. Yeah, the Vikings have had a good year this year. Like, denying that is just incorrect. Texans, I'll give you that, but you almost blew back-to-back leads. Yeah, but they're 4-0, Mikey. Like, they're 4-0. Like, yeah, I mean, you can't argue with that. Like, and the Saints the Saints got off such a hot start, now they're 2-2. I mean, like, that both of these are facts that aren't necessarily like, it's not a coronation for the Vikings, and it's not a damnation for the Saints, but at the same time, they're both facts that are just, like, undeniable right now. I think the Vikings are clearly light years ahead of the Saints right now. Like, that, there's no question. I do think that the Saints are a fine football team, though. I think Jim's being a little too hard on you, but Jim's talking trash, But, I think it's possible the Saints could win their division this year. I just don't think they're going to be the Chiefs. That's my whole thing. We put up 40 twice, and y'all still found a way to discredit that. Well, yeah, because you lost your next 2 games. Like, come on. All right, Joe Burrow's in the pistol. He's going to hand the ball off, and that's, was that Chase Brown? Yeah, it was Chase Brown. He only picks up about 2 yards. Saints lost 2 straight games, and you think you're beating the Chiefs in their stadium. That's what I'm saying, man. It's the fucking Chiefs, If it was, honestly, if it was Saints-Vikings, I wouldn't be pushing back as hard against the Saints winning, I think I'd still pick the Vikings, but, the Saints, I think the Saints are a fine football team. I just think the Chiefs are just, again, they got the refs on their side. Y'all better pray we lose tomorrow. I don't. I hope you win. Joe Burrow, shotgun snap. He throws to Chase Brown and is immediately hunted down. Maybe picks up about a yard. Come on, all right. We don't need to turn the offense off now, guys. It's going to be 3rd and 7 after all, after everything we've seen so far. 3rd and 7. Or 3rd and 8, rather. I think it's more like 3rd and 8, because that was only about a 1-yard pickup. I think the TV's got it wrong. All right. They're saying 3rd and 7, whatever. Point being that it's 3rd down, you need to get it done here, otherwise you're kicking a field goal, and you can't let a drive like this end in a field goal. Joe Burrow throws. He's got T. Higgins for a touchdown. Let's go! Let's go! No flags or anything like that. It's just a touchdown for T. Higgins. That's how you get it done, baby. There you go. Bengals making this a game now. All right, let me update that score. It is 6-7, pending Evan McPherson's extra point attempt, I assume, obviously. Hey, it's Majestic YT. Fun fact, did the Bengals score more points than they will win this game? Thank you, Majestic. You sound like Aaron. Or Chris Collinsworth is who you sound like. But anyway, all All right, kick is up. That's good. Bengals are tied 7-7 with the Ravens and currently have the momentum because the defense did a good job stopping the Ravens on that last drive, and the offense did a great job of coming out and playing with their heads on fire on that last drive. You do win and you're 3-2. You are on fire. Look, Jim, if they beat the Chiefs, if the Saints beat the Chiefs, that changes my whole, I'm not going to lie, that changes my whole opinion of the Saints. Because right now, my opinion of the Saints it reminds me of the Broncos from a few years ago where they started out 3-0 and then it turned out it was just because they were playing a bunch of terrible teams. The Saints, had a really great first 2 weeks, but it was against bad teams and then they lost their next 2 games. So that's my whole thing. But if the Saints beat the Chiefs, then I think that's proof that the Saints are a team that you have to at least take seriously, because 3-2 is a fine record, and at least one of those games was really the 3 wins they would have would be really impressive because they're 2 blowouts, and then you beat the Chiefs, But if they do lose to the Chiefs, then I think a lot of us are fair in thinking maybe the Saints were a little overrated at the beginning of the season. If we win, my mouth will be full of shit to say. I hope you do, Mikey. And I hope you come on here and I hope you say all the shit you want to say. I really do. I hope you make us all look like idiots if the Saints beat the Chiefs. You know what? I want that for you. I want that for you. I really do. Mostly I just want the Chiefs to lose. But you know what? I want it for your sake too. I feel more relieved with this game tied at 7 Baltimore up than Baltimore versus Baltimore up 14-0. God bless the Bengals defense for coming through when they did. That's true. That's true. The Bengals defense has talent and can be a good unit. And Baltimore is an up and down football team. So that's why I said the Bengals can win this game, 31-28. At the pace the game is currently going, maybe it'll be more like 27-24 or something like that. But then again, offensive explosions can happen too. Majestic Ravens will only score 7. You wish. Well, Majestic's a Cowboys fan, first of all. There is no chance the Chiefs have to win. Okay, Mikey. All right, we're okay. You need to calm down. You need to calm down a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I think you need to calm down. Broncos didn't put up 40 twice 3 years ago. No. I forget exactly what it was, but I mean, they started out 3-0 and they were playing really well in those first 3 games, but they were against really bad teams, is the point. Saints are a really good team, and I'm not just saying that because they whooped my team in week 2. I don't know about a really good team. I think the Saints are a good team. I think the Saints are a team that will be fighting for a playoff spot at the end of the season, but I don't think that it's going to be I don't think they're a great team, Yeah, I know you'll be streaming tomorrow, Mikey. I will. I obviously not going to stay for the whole game. I have things to do on Tuesday morning, but I will show up on your stream and see how it's going. Hopefully, for your sake, they're winning when I do. All right. Wow, what a pass by C.J. Stroud for another touchdown. Texans are starting to take control of that game. I don't run from smoke. I endure it. Well, as a Saints fan, you'd have to. But then again, I'm the same way as a Bengals fan, Got to endure the smoke because you're going to get a lot of it. All right, Lamar Jackson under center, pitches the ball out to Derrick Henry. The Bengals give him about 5 yards before they take him down. By the way, Texans lead the Bills 14-3. Yep, I just saw that. That was a great pass by C.J. Stroud. And a great route run by, I forget who the receiver was, but, it was just an overall great play. Dax Hill is out for the game. That's rough. Because he's been playing okay in that cornerback role. So now I guess you're going to see more DJ Turner. Maybe get a little splash of Josh Newton. I don't know. Saints win that division. Mark my words. Falcons and Bucks ain't as good as the Saints. I don't know. I think the Bucks are pretty good, Mikey. There's gonna be a handoff to Derrick Henry. There you go. Stopped him for maybe a yard. Not even that, probably. Maybe a half a yard there. That was a great play. Kyle, nice way to spell Bengals. Begnals. Did I do that? Hold on. Did I spell it Begnals? What, like on the live stream? No, I spelled that right. Bengals. Where did I spell it wrong? Oh, on the overlay. Oops. Fuck. My bad. Well, I can't fix that now. So I guess it just looks dumb. Lamar Jackson rolls back, and he's got some pressure, and he's just going to have to like try to run away, and he throws, and there you go, stopped! He had Rashad Bateman, but he couldn't get the ball to him. That was great putting Lamar Jackson under pressure, and the Bengals are going to get the ball back. Let's fucking go, defense. Defense looking a lot better. Rashad Bateman found an opening. Lamar Jackson just was getting pressured way too much. Great job by Myles Murphy to like cause havoc back there, and Lamar Jackson just throws it. I'm not really sure quite what he's doing there. I'm really not quite sure what Lamar Jackson was doing there because he wasn't like that wasn't a difficult throw to make, and he just completely misses it. 4th and 5, and the Ravens are gonna punt. Gotta love it. Defense is doing good. All right, the punt is away. And that is going into the end zone for a touchback. That was a bad punt. You had the whole field to work with, and that's a touchback? That's rough. That's rough. Majestic has sense. What did he say? Saints will win that division. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm sorry. I thought that was Mikey who sent that. Saints will win the division. I think they might. The Saints could win that division, but I think the Buccaneers are pretty good, so it's going to be a tough... the Falcons, I don't think the Falcons are going to win it. I think the Falcons are going to fall off. Yeah, they beat the Buccaneers, but I'm not that impressed by the Falcons. I think Baker Mayfield and is just a really good quarterback, and you're seeing that play out with the Buccaneers season. Buccaneers are going to bounce back. They'll be fine, I think. That division is the worst in the NFL. They're getting better. They're getting better. They're not as bad as they were like a couple years ago. The Buccaneers obviously have come right back. Maybe not all the way back to like Tom Brady level, but Baker Mayfield's got them being pretty competitive. Falcons, I think, are doing a decent job of rebuilding. They just need to keep on their trajectory. Maybe if Kirk Cousins could keep his mouth shut, that would help. Saints, I think, are doing a pretty good job of trying to stay competitive. I don't really know what their plan is, but, maybe a different head coach would help. I don't know. And then the Panthers are the Panthers. Every division is going to have a dud. Let's see. I think the AFC East is pretty bad right now because, you've got the Patriots and the Dolphins, and then the Jets just are getting nothing done with Aaron Rodgers. And then the Bills are, I think, kind of overrated. The Bills are clearly by far and away the best team in that division. But what else? Are there any other divisions that are really bad? You'd almost say the NFC East with the way those teams have been playing, but the Commanders are looking pretty good. Of all teams, the Commanders look like the team that might actually like show up and do something. Yeah, so I think it's kind of I don't think it's by far and away the NFC East is probably or NFC South is probably pretty far down there, but I don't think it's clear and away that they're the worst anymore. I think the NFC East is pretty bad. And then the, what was the other one I said? The AFC South? No, it wasn't the AFC South. God, who was the other team I said? Oh, the AFC East. AFC East and NFC South and, God, I don't know. Y'all remember who I said. My brain's just not here. But those are the divisions I think are not great. But I don't think any of them are by far and away terrible, Top 3 AFC teams right now? God, that's hard to say because it's been such a crapshoot. Obviously, the Chiefs are number one. I hate it, but it's true. You could almost argue the Bills, but just because of the way they lost to the Ravens, it's hard to really argue. The Texans are pretty good, but the Texans are also kind of vulnerable. I don't know. It's probably... All right, Joe Burrow, shotgun snap, he throws. He's got deep T. Higgins, who, he gets the ball knocked out. It was just a little underthrown by Joe Burrow. And Stevens of the Ravens does a good job of knocking that ball out. That was, man, it was a little underthrown there by Joe Burrow. And T. Higgins had him beat, too. He just had to come back a little bit to try to catch that ball. That was a bad pass by Joe Burrow. Unfortunate. Man. Yep, Stevens did a great job of disrupting that play, but Joe Burrow could have had him for a touchdown there. That was a missed play. That was a missed opportunity by Joe Burrow. When did I hit 500? Like 4 or 5 days ago, I think. All right, Joe Burrow shotgun snap and once again overthrows Mike Gesicki for what should have been a first down. What the fuck are you doing, dude? Joe Burrow, I don't know what the hell he's doing on this drive. Joe Burrow, that's 2 overthrows. That's 2, and the first one is like, hey, that was a big bomb. It's maybe a little understandable. That one though, like he had a clean pocket, overthrowing Mike Gesicki. It should have been a first down. Now it's 3rd down, and you're just trying to stay alive on this drive when, you could be moving. Whatever. Shotgun formation for Joe Burrow. Takes a snap, and oh my God, he just gets obliterated. Obliterated in the backfield, and that was Kyle Hamilton who, that was, I want to say that was a bad block by Ted Karras. Let's see. Kyle Hamilton blitzes. No, it was a total missed block by Zach Moss. That's what it was. That's part of the reason we brought Zach Moss in too, which was to pass block. So that's a bad look by Zach Moss right there. Isn't that the whole reason we brought in Zach Moss and got rid of Joe Mixon? Is because he was good at pass blocking? That was a terrible, terrible play. Ryan Reckow punts it, and that's not even a good punt there. Ravens are gonna get it down to the 49-yard line. God damn it! And now suddenly the Ravens have the momentum. Jordan Battle's over here getting all excited, but like, okay, whatever. That wasn't a great play. Oh my, what the hell are they doing now? Great. Yeah, it says Bengals. My bad. The Bengals with another good drive. I actually might be able to fix that. Let me see if I can fix that on the commercial break here. I don't know if it'll take, but let me see. Because that's an overlay is what that is. I can't just fix that on OBS like I would fix the score, Live stream templates. There we go. See if I can get this done quickly. Get that fixed. Bengals. All right. Did that fix it? Let's just put it to a different one. I know that looks weird. Bear with me for a second, y'all. And then we're going to pull it back here. Why is it doing that? That should be working. Why is that not? I'm so confused. Sorry, guys. Not exactly. Oh, wait, here we go. I just put it in the wrong folder. There it is. There you go. Fixed it. Somehow I put it in the other folder. That was stupid of me. Saints will suffocate the KC offense. I don't know about that. Our plan is to whoop the Chiefs' ass. Well, yeah, so was ours. It didn't happen. Worst division is the NFC East. They're pretty bad, but, the Commanders are looking pretty good. All the other teams are looking rough. Like the Eagles just have not been the team we thought they were going to be. The Cowboys were not going to be are not the team I thought they were going to be. Yeah, I know. The Steelers will go 11-6. Okay, fuck off, Mikey. Bucks could win the NFC South. I think the Bucks will win the NFC South, but it could be the Saints. I think the Saints could win. I do think they could win the NFC South. I just don't think they'll beat the Chiefs. At least we got a ring. It's great, Mikey. How old were you when they won that ring? Come on now. Let's chill a minute. Let's chill a minute on that. I never have the Bengals game on my Spectrum. This is a good game too, and I can't watch it. Well, you live in Texas, right? So that's, That's probably why. They cheated to do it, Bountygate. No, that wasn't that Super Bowl season wasn't Bountygate, was it? That was a different year. That was later on. That was later on, but that wasn't 2009. I don't think, was it? I could be wrong. A win is a win, but I don't. That wasn't that year. That wasn't the Bountygate year, was it? What year was Bountygate? Oh, I guess it was 2009. Okay, operating between 2009 and 2011. Well, okay, so here's the thing. That's not cheating. Bountygate wasn't cheating. It was bullshit. The fact that was happening means I don't know why Sean Payton has a job in the NFL. I don't know why Greg Williams was allowed to continue getting jobs in the NFL. Lamar Jackson fakes the handoff, throws over the middle, and knocked out. There you go, Cam Taylor-Britt does a great job of knocking that ball out, and they're acting like it's a fumble, but I don't think it was. I think it's just an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10. Great job by Cam Taylor-Britt to knock that ball out of, I believe, Rashad Bateman's hands. No, I'm sorry. It was 15. Was that Nelson Aguilar? Yeah, dude, he just fucking walloped him, too. Boom! Boom! What a hit by Cam Taylor-Britt, dude. He's trying to make up for last week right there. And also that play from earlier. How about those 3 chokes in a row? Vikings did it to the Saints twice. What about when the Vikings choked all those Super Bowls, Jim? How about that? I mean, if you're gonna bring that up, Lamar Jackson takes a shotgun snap. He's gonna throw over the middle once again, and I think he caught it out of bounds. Looks like he caught it, but I think he was out of bounds when he caught it. I don't know. You couldn't see on the broadcast though. Let's see what happens here. So that's a catch, and nope, he's in bounds. Crap. Oh no, that might have hit the ground. That might have actually hit the ground. But I don't know if that's going to be challenged though. But that might have hit the ground. Let's get rid of this guy. How do I get rid of that guy? Hey Majestic, you're a mod, right? Can you ban all game streaming on that whole thing? Can you ban them? Can we get that guy muted? Derrick Henry gets the snap, and they get him at the line. They get him at the line, and they still let him pick up like 6 yards. Come on. Thank you, Majestic. Thank you for getting rid of that. I appreciate you. How many Super Bowls have you won? They choked away 4 of them. That's what happened. Wish me prayers, by the way, y'all. My grandma passed away. Oh no, I'm sorry about that, Majestic. That's terrible. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that, my guy. Prayers for your family. We just had Hurricane Jeff. Don't say that. Was that Hurricane Helene, right? Or was it Jeff? I don't know. Derrick Henry takes the handoff and he picks up a first down on that play. Of course he fucking does. Majestic YT, the mod legend. Let's go. Yep. That's terrible to hear, Majestic. I'm sorry that happened. Sorry you lost your grandma, man. I lost my grandma, my last grandma, a couple years ago. It's tough when that happens. I lost I lost my last grandparent a couple months ago, so it's just rough. My mom's father died a few months ago. It's just it's terrible. All right, Lamar Jackson's rolling to the right, and boy, he is just off target today. Lamar Jackson is just not throwing the ball well today at all. Like, the Ravens are all running game and, like, virtually zero passing game. Lamar Jackson is just playing badly today. Yeah, this was my last grandparent, too. Sorry to hear that. I'm really sorry to hear that, yeah. My mom's dad, great man. He was the last one, too, so. Lost my grandma 2 years ago, named my system after her for about a year. That's beautiful, Mikey. All right, so 2nd and 10. Come on, defense. Lamar Jackson's going to fake the handoff to Derrick Henry, keep it himself, and he jukes Trey Hendrickson, ends up picking about 5 yards, and he probably should have been stopped after 1. Oh, God. 3rd and 5. Come on, get off the field here. Let's get off the field here. I lost my last grandparent when I was 18. That's terrible, Jeff. That's terrible. All right, 3rd and 5. Come on. 3rd and 5. Come on. Let's get that stadium. Let's get that stadium noise going. Come on, defense. Stop them here. Hold them to a field goal, and maybe the offense can get something going on the next drive. Lamar Jackson, shotgun snap, and he's rolling all the way back. And he's got a man on him, but God, he gets it to fucking Rashad Bateman, who gets the touchdown. I think Geno Stone was blitzing and got to Lamar Jackson, but ultimately it ends up in a touchdown. Are you fucking kidding me? Man, that's rough. Well, that's about what I expected out of this defense, though. It's been an up and down game for them. It's got to do better on the next drive, man. I think that was Geno Stone who was blitzing, by the way. Almost got to Lamar Jackson, but Rashad Bateman ends up getting the touchdown. Unbelievable, man. God damn it. All right, Ravens up 13-7. Justin Tucker's going to come out for the extra point. And kick is up, and that is good. Of course it is. Not too worried about these extra points, you know. Yep, sorry to everybody who's lost family. That's no fun. That's just not you hate it. You hate it when that happens. Sounds like it's been a rough lately for everybody. But look, we're here. We're here, and we're a community, and we talk a lot of trash, but you know, come here, have fun, and you know, football is about entertaining, and I'm more entertaining when we win and lose. More entertaining than who? You are pretty entertaining, though, Mikey. You are pretty entertaining. I'll give you credit. Back into footballs, though, y'all. This keeps our mind off it. That's what I'm saying. That's part of why I love sports, because it gives us something to focus on that ultimately really doesn't matter. You know, and we can get all like super hyped up and whatever, and you know, we can say shit like the Saints have no chance of beating the Chiefs, and then the Saints beat it, and we all look like idiots, and Mikey is happy, and at the end of the day, none of it matters. You know, at the end of the day, the fact that the Bengals have never won a Super Bowl, does that really affect me? I mean, it sucks. You know, I've definitely you know, had some experienced a lot of pain over that, but it's I'd rather be experiencing pain of that over a lot of other stuff, you know. It's the greatest distraction in the world. It's all it is the distraction. But it's, in my opinion, football is the greatest distraction in the world, and that's why I love it. That just hit me so hard. Yeah, I was like, who? I was like, you're more entertaining than who now? I don't know. I mean, I will say I think Mikey is more consistently entertaining than me. Because like I try to be both analytical and genuine in my reactions, and my reactions can get pretty higher end and stuff like that. But Mikey doesn't stop, dude. Mikey's just like boom, 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 boom. Like Mikey is pure 100% entertaining the whole time. So, yeah, I guess it just depends on what you're into. To be fair, lost my dog November 1st. I remember that, Mikey. I remember you coming in and talking about that. All right, so here's a good replay of what happened. I want to see, because they had a blitzer, and I think that's Geno Stone. That is Geno Stone, and he almost got to Lamar Jackson too. But Rashad Bateman, looks like Sam Hubbard was covering him. What the hell? Why was Sam Hubbard covering him? Hey, Majestic, we got another guy. Thank you for deleting that. Thank you for deleting that, Majestic. Mikey is entertaining. He sure is. Mikey says some wild stuff. That's part of why he's so entertaining, you know? And honestly, like, you know, I try not to say too much, like, off-the-wall stuff. Like, I mean, I'll be, like, very genuine in my reactions to things, right? But I also try not to say, like, the Bengals are going 17-0 this year, right? Because, like, I want to be honest about what's going on. And unfortunately, that makes it less entertaining, I think. But that's the way I want to do it, you know. I don't want to I want to be honest about what's going on, because I want to talk about what's going on, you know. It's not like I don't live in just this like shell where like everything's just peachy all the time, you know. Not saying you do, Mikey. I'm just saying that's the reason I do things the way I do things. All right, Chase Brown gets the handoff and he gets stuffed. I think he had a lane that he didn't take. That sucks. About a half-yard pickup maybe. Started talking about how much it hurt. Never seen my team win a Super Bowl either. Yeah. Well, yeah, your team has Super Bowls. You know, I don't even get to go back and watch highlights. It's unfortunate. But Yeah, at least the difference is I got to see my team in the Super Bowl. You haven't got to see that Majestic. So I don't know. It's probably I'd say it's about even at this point as far as the experience of being a modern Bengals fan and a modern Cowboys fan. Joe Burrow's going to throw to T. Higgins, and wow, he stays on his feet and picks up about 3 extra yards in the process of being tackled. So that's going to be 3rd down and 1 now. So, hey, okay, I guess it's 3rd down and 2, whatever. Chasing Lamar out of the pocket failed that time. Those pesky Ravens got away with a tud. Yeah, but that's also their strategy. They're trying to put him under pressure and make him make mistakes. That's the plan, and it's not a bad plan because it tends to work over the course of a full game. So hopefully, I do kind of hope they don't get away from trying to do that because I think it will work going forward. I'm famous now. That's why you're getting all the bots. Well, you know what? That maybe that's it, Jeff. All right, so, that's definitely 1 yard to go. Joe Burrow is going to fake the handoff, and he just gets fucking sacked. Are you kidding me? He tried to pump fake. It didn't work at all. God damn it. Yeah, well, the offensive line definitely hasn't having a great game today. I'll tell you that. All right. Nope, that was Chase Brown again, actually. That was Chase Brown once again not making the block when he needed to. No, that was a big guy. And that was actually Eric All, who was initially blocking him, and then his job was to get off the block and then go downfield, which is what he did, but Zach Moss couldn't clean it up. That's awful. That's terrible. The pass blocking from the running backs has been atrocious today. That's not the offensive line. Offensive line appears to be having a good game. I was incorrect. And that ball... Oh my God! Whoa! What a punt by Ryan Reckow! That just teeters. It hits at the 15-yard line, and it rolls slower and slower and slower all the way down to the 1.5-yard line where Dejon Anthony manages to stop it. What a punt by Ryan Reckow! Holy crap! Now, if only the offense could get something going, that would be nice. But got a good chance of stopping the Ravens here and giving the Bengals offense some good field position. If the defense can get a stop. That's why we love you, Kyle. You're not too biased and you listen to everyone's input. Well, I do. You know what? That's my strategy for this channel going forward, and I've said this before, I hope y'all show up. I'm going to be doing a live stream. So somebody said in that survey I sent out, somebody said, what's an AMA? And AMA stands for Ask Me Anything. So it's basically what we're going to do is I'm going to do a live stream. It's kind of like Tom Grossi's Q&As. And what we're going to do is I'm going to put together a live stream and just whoever wants to show up. And we're going to talk about what we're going to do with this channel going forward. And I know that's a me thing, but the way I see it, this is our channel. It says Kyle Phelps on it, but this channel doesn't exist without the community. So I want to talk to you guys. I want to get your idea of what you want to see going forward, how we can handle it. I've got some great input already, but that's what we're going to be doing at some point. And listening to everyone's input, that's the whole point of the channel. That's why when I first started this channel, my whole concept was on the we got another bot, Majestic. Can you take care of him? That's annoying. But hey, you know what? That means my channel's big now, I guess. 501 subscribers, tell you what. Thanks for taking care of that, Majestic. Appreciate you. So yeah, when I first started this channel, my whole idea was in my videos at the end, I'm always going to put up what was the best comment from because I want everybody's voice to be heard, Obviously, not everybody's can be heard all the time, constantly. And when we do get to the point where this channel gets monetized, obviously, I'm if we have super chats, I'm going to prioritize those. But, with the way the chat is right now, I can generally respond to everybody. But it might be one of those things you only get up on the screen if you do a super chat. Or you're much more likely, you're guaranteed to get up on the screen if you get a super chat. And if you do a regular chat, I might put you up, I might not. Might be something like that, I don't know. But, we still got to get those public watch hours up, which they are still moving. And they're not going down, which I was a little worried that they were going to be going down because it hasn't been a whole huge amount of stuff for me lately, which I've been a little worried about. But it's looking like the channel's really kind of surviving the lull a little bit. So just to be clear, as Lamar Jackson, safety! There you go! Sam Hubbard tackles Derrick Henry in the end zone for safety. Let's fucking go! What a huge fucking play! Let's go! Whoa! What a play! Sam Hubbard making the huge play. That dude has been talked about as the biggest liability on the defense this entire fucking season. Sam Hubbard came to play today, boy. Let's go! I'm gonna have to clip that one out and put it up on a short. I think that was woo! Sam Hubbard getting the safety. Let's go! What a play! What a play! We're still losing, but we got 2 points. You know, that makes up for that's almost a field goal. You know, it's all not quite, but it's almost a field goal. What a play by Sam Hubbard, dude. Okay, actually the public watch hours did go down a little bit because they were 2277 the other day. And now they're 22-27. So I do think we're starting to see the fall off a little bit just because it's been a slow year for the channel. For on my end, not on your guys' end, but on my end. So that's why I say I want to start maybe doing some live content, trying to get those views back up. I will try to do some regular video content because I know y'all want to see that. And honestly, that's what I want to produce. I like doing live stuff, but I started this channel because I like making videos, you know? So I will get back to that, I promise. And it's not all going to be live content. But, you know, I am trying to fulfill my end of the bargain here. All right. So after that, the Ravens are going to have to punt to the Bengals. It's going to be returned from the 6-yard line. Charlie Jones gets a bit of a hole. There you go, and almost breaks out of the second. Breaks one tackle, almost breaks out of the second. Gets the ball down to about the 34-yard line. There you go. That's the kind of swing we needed, man. You see, you have something to be happy for. Your team in the Super Bowl recently. Yeah, I know. It's not been all terrible. When I was growing up, the Bengals were just depressing. There was nothing happy about being a Bengals fan when I was growing up. They're good now. I'm chill with what I wish they'd go ahead and get a damn Super Bowl win, but I'm chill with where the Bengals are at now, you know? Like, as long as we stay competing and, you know, we're in the playoffs pretty much every year, that'd be good. Zach Moss takes the handoff, and he picks up about 4 yards before he's brought down. It's a good run. Joe getting sacked again is destroying the Bengals' drives and returning the ball to this dangerous Baltimore offense. Yes, it is. But if you could get the running game going, that helps the offensive line, you know, maybe get a little bit of a leg up in pass protection. Trust me, I learned. For me, I was entertaining, and I've drowned in viewers to see me rage. I see. Yeah, you've been putting good content out, Mikey. I'll give you that. Joe Burrow, shotgun snap. He throws. He's got Jamar Chase over the middle for a first down. Let's go. And he was under a little bit of pressure on that play, but he manages to navigate the pocket pretty well. And Jamar Chase, with a guy on his back, manages to catch that ball. It's a good play. Yeah. It was a fake handoff to Zach Moss, and he did a great job of... There's a great block by Zach Moss, finally. It's been a bad day blocking from the running backs today, but that was a great play by Zach Moss to, you know, make that block. And that gives Joe Burrow just the time he needs to find Jamar Chase for the first down. If they can keep doing that, dude, it's going to be a good game. All right. Joe Burrow in the shotgun formation. Takes the snap, rolls back. He's going to dump it off short to Zach Moss and can't hang on to it. Whatever. Second down. Mikey, it's different when you rage. You say some sarcastic stuff. Dude, Mikey's funny, dude. Like, Mikey, like, the one thing I'll say, and I know it's probably because, you know, you're a minor, and so that's probably why your comments are turned off, but I think your channel could do better with comments. But that, I don't know how that works. That may have to be something like when you get older, that might be something that YouTube will let you do. I don't know exactly how it works, but, you know, that, I think that's, if you can, you know, I think you got a really good start to your channel, and I'd love to see you grow over time. Joe Burrow, shotgun snap. He throws. He's got Eric All. Picks up about 6 yards. Good play. So it's going to be second down and 4. No, Majestic, when you're mad, you don't think. Sometimes. I try to... See, that's my thing. I try to stay logical when I'm mad. Which, you know, is maybe a little bit less fun, but, you know, I also think... For me, it's a better experience, I feel. I'm going to get there, Kyle. I think so, Majestic. I think so, you know? And the fact that the channel's survived through this lull that I've had makes me very confident about what happens when we get back to it, you know? When we get back to the point where I can really dedicate a lot of time to the channel, you know, I think it's going to work out. Joe Burrow, shotgun snap. He throws, and that's not very good pass to Jamar Chase there. They're trying to argue for pass interference, but I don't know about that. 4th and 5, so the Bengals are going to have to punt the ball now. Hey, at least they got points on that safety, right? Defense has been playing pretty well today. Now, okay, actually, no, that was pass interference. That is how is that not pass interference? What? He was grabbing his jersey. What? I mean, I didn't see it on the broadcast angle, but that's because Jamar Chase's back was to it. That was clear pass interference. What are you doing? That's BS, dude. That is clear pass interference. That's clear pass interference. Ryan Reckow boots it. That's another good punt, and that's going to be fair caught around the 14-yard line. Not only did the Bengals score, but they got the ball back for Joe and the O-line to get their act together, and it was better. But again, I want to be clear, Jay. It's not been the offensive line's fault. It's mostly been the running backs have not been blocking well today. Zach Moss had that one good block a few plays ago, but for the most part, it's been bad blocking by the. But it hasn't been the offensive line. I've been watching the replays. The offensive line's been fine. It's just, you know, some of these play calls rely on the running back to make a good block, and it's just not been happening. Wish you could watch the game. It's a good game so far. It is. This is a great game. From a neutral perspective, fantastic game. There you go. They stopped Derrick Henry for no gain. They may have actually pushed him back like half a yard on that play. Great play by... Dude, the Bengals defense came to play. I'll tell you one thing. The Bengals defense came to fucking play. And if the offense can heat up, it's looking like I'm definitely going to be wrong about that 31-28 prediction. But unless the offense has just come out, you know, guns a-blazing in the second half. I mean, the Ravens do have half of what I said they would get, but, you know, the Bengals offense needs to step it up if they're going to get to 31. All right. Shotgun snap for Lamar Jackson. He throws it short, and Nelson Aguilar picks up about 4 yards, maybe 5. Yeah, about 4 yards on the play. So after, I guess they gave Derrick Henry a 1-yard run. So that's going to be 3rd and 5 now. All right. They've been doing good on 3rd and 5 so far today. Can you get off the field here? If you can get off the field here and the Bengals can go score before that. Dude, you got the double up. You got an opportunity to double up. That was a big thing they did against the Panthers. That's been a huge part of the Joe Burrow era, is figuring out that double up. You know, score right before the half, and then you get the ball back in the second half. That's been huge for the Bengals. So, you know, we're about to get to the 2-minute warning here. I don't know if the Ravens are going to take a snap before we get there. 2, 1, and that's, nope, they right before the 2-minute warning. Lamar Jackson, he's looking around, and he's going to try to run for it. They do stop him. Let's go. 1 yard short. 1 yard short, and the Ravens are going to have to punt, and the clock stops without the Bengals having to take a timeout. With 1:54 left, can the Bengals get the ball down the field and double up? Dude, a field goal's fine. At this point, a field goal's fine. I'll take a field goal, you know? I'll take a field goal here. I will absolutely 100% take a field goal. We got another guy, Majestic. We got another guy. Thank you. And you're on top of this. I just want to make sure that something's said. But I appreciate you. I do appreciate you. Hey, Mikey, don't forget you're a mod too. Majestic's doing a fine job. But just, you know, I don't know if you remember if you're a mod on my channel, Mikey. So just so you know, if this is going to be happening more often, in the future, Majestic isn't always here for every single game. So, you know, it's something I forgot about, honestly. So, you know, I guess going forward, we all have to pay attention to this shit. And honestly, if this keeps happening, I might appoint a few more mods, just because, like, you know, Mikey and Majestic aren't always here for every single game, you know? Yeah, I appreciate it when you're cooking breakfast. What time? It's like 1 o'clock for you, isn't it? Cooking breakfast. What the hell? But Mikey, I'm not saying you're doing anything wrong. I'm just bringing it up. That's all I'm saying. Ravens got away with. They sure did get away with interference. That was clear. His jersey was being grabbed. Like, I don't understand if Cam Taylor-Britt got called for interference on that play against the Chiefs. How is Jamar Chase not giving it there? Ravens are going to try to go for it. I don't know about this. Now they're gonna try to get him to jump. Nope, and they got it. Fuck. Bengals are saying that they stopped him, but I don't think they did. No, the refs are. Did they stop him? Hold up. No, yeah, first down. I thought so. Yeah. Damn it. Had an opportunity there and just couldn't get it fucking done. That was a lot closer, actually. That was a lot closer, but there's no way that you can like overturn this either. Maybe actually, maybe the Bengals. I don't know. That's a good angle right there, but I don't know. The Ravens are lining up for another play, and I don't think the Bengals are going to throw a flag. So, all right, whatever. Lamar Jackson, shotgun snap, rolls back. Trey Hendrickson's all over him and can't get him down, but B.J. Hill. My God, Lamar Jackson ends up getting the throw off. Are you fucking kidding me? Trey Hendrickson couldn't bring him down. A second guy gets on him, and then I think B.J. Hill gets on him, can't bring him down, and then by the time the third guy gets to him, Lamar Jackson's about ready to throw the damn pass. Come on, guys. Trey Hendrickson can't bring him down. B.J. Hill has trouble chasing him down, and then it looks like Sam Hubbard's the one who finally gets on him, but can't do anything with it. God, that would have been such a huge play, man. I mean, it's good that they, like basically made him throw the ball away. That's a good defensive play, but it could have been a huge defensive play, bro. Come on. Mikey's got a slow internet connection, it looks like. It's going to be a handoff to Justice Hill. Great job. 1 yard gain. 1 yard gain. Bengals take a timeout. Bengals take a timeout. What are you doing? Why didn't they not take a timeout on that last play? I don't know. What the hell? They got 46 seconds left in the game. They should have took a timeout. What? Maybe they're thinking, hey, a field goal is good too, right? Because if a field goal makes this a 14-12 ball game, and then you get the ball back and you can take the lead with the double up. I guess maybe that's what they're thinking. It's gonna be 3rd and 10, so they didn't even give them a yard. 1 p.m. Woke up late because of the Cowboys game at 7. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I used to wake up super late, like 2 or 3 p.m. So, I mean, sometimes there were a couple times I think I woke up at like 4 p.m. back when I was in college. It seems foreign to me now because like got to get up early for school and job and everything like that. But that's you do you, Majestic. It just seemed a little weird to me. Dude, we got too many bots. Lamar Jackson, shotgun snap. He's going to throw it over the middle. Nobody in the vicinity. Let's go. Bengals going to get the ball back. I assume they're not going to go for it on 4th and 10. So the Bengals are going to get the ball back with 41 or 40 seconds left to go or something like that. They'll have both of their timeouts. They'll have 2 of their 3 timeouts. That was just a massive overthrow by Lamar Jackson. There was no chance of that one. No chance of that one. I think that might have just been a straight-up miscommunication. All right, Stout is going to punt the ball away, and can you get some points on the board? 40, 39, 38. Charlie Jones returns it from the 8-yard line and gets it down to about the 21, and there's 34 seconds left in the half. The Bengals actually have all 3 timeouts. For some reason, the Ravens took a timeout. What? So the Bengals actually do have all 3 timeouts, which is very odd. So, a field goal is certainly on the cards here. And I think, honestly, with 34 seconds left, that's what that's what your strategy is. If you see an opportunity to get a touchdown, then do it. But I think your strategy here is try to get in field goal range, Apparently the bots come when you get 500 or more subs. I guess, Jeff. Because they're thinking, I guess I've had bots on my stream before, though. And this isn't the first time we've had bots. This is just the first time I've had 3 in quick succession like that, I don't know. Whatever. I'll take it as a compliment, I'll take it as a compliment. All right. Joe Burrow's in the shotgun formation. He's got Zach Moss in the backfield with him. I'm sure the Ravens are going to be content to let the Bengals get yards in the middle of the field here. But then again, the Bengals have all 3 timeouts, so maybe you take that. Joe Burrow throws it to the sideline. He's got T. Higgins, who catches it and gets out of bounds. Let's go. And that's a first down. Now, it's like an 11-yard pickup. You need a lot more than that to get in field goal range, but that's a good start to the drive. And you can almost argue that's a lot of contact. But I think that might be illegal contact on Marlon Humphrey. He was still on top of him 10 yards down the field, but whatever. The refs it's been a bad game for the refs today. Joe Burrow shotgun snap, and he's got pressure immediately in his face. Throws it short to Zach Moss, who picks up, I don't think quite enough for the first down, but it's in the middle of the field, so they got to take a timeout. That's fine. You only got 21 seconds left anyway. There's only so much time you're going to preserve at this point. 2nd and 1, and it's fine. It's you're not even thinking about first downs at this point. And with 21 seconds left, you're thinking getting in field goal range, basically. They're saying the distance to the field goal target line is 18 yards, which would put the Bengals at the 41-yard line, and that's fair because Evan McPherson has a big leg, but you obviously want to get a little closer than that anyway. Evan McPherson's got a big leg. He's not always the most accurate kicker, but he's got a big leg. So, maybe you can do pull a Justin Tucker on him, Bengals got the ball at the 41-yard line. 21 seconds left in the first half, that is. We got another bot, guys. Another bot. Thank you, Majestic. All right, Joe Burrow's in the empty formation. Takes a shotgun snap, rolls back, and he throws it over the middle. He's got Jamar Chase, and that's at the field goal target line. Timeout immediately. 14 seconds left. You got time to get even closer. That is at the field goal line. So Evan McPherson could theoretically hit it from there. And he could probably actually hit it from even a little bit farther. But the field goal line is where you feel comfortable with them making that attempt, And especially at the end of the half like this, of course you're going to make that attempt. So that is right at the field goal line for the Cincinnati Bengals. There you go. Jamar Chase over the middle. And with one timeout left, you can throw it anywhere. It doesn't have to be on the sideline. 15 seconds left. Maybe at best if you can get a quick sideline thing. If you can get some yards, then maybe you can take a quick shot at the end zone. But, it's got to be a shot at the end zone, right? So, I guess technically they're saying they have a yard to go for the field goal line, but whatever. Joe Burrow shotgun snap. He looks around, good protection, throws it deep, and he's got Jamar Chase for the huge touchdown catch. Let's go! There's a flag on the play. What's the flag? They're not going to call holding on that, are they? What's the flag? It's on the Ravens. Let's go, baby! Touchdown, Bengals. Let's go! What was it? I think they were saying roughing the passer. Yeah, of course they call one when it's not going to matter. Let's fucking go, baby. Jamar Chase with the big touchdown catch. What's that like? That's about 60-yard touchdown catch. 61-yard touchdown catch. Let's go. Kitty goes meow, baby. Let's go! Let's go, baby! Hooray! That was the last thing I thought was going to happen was the Bengals get a big touchdown from 60 yards away, dude. What a play! Why is Zach Taylor taking a timeout? What the hell? Whatever, but it's whatever. They're not going to need to stop the clock anymore. All right, whatever. 14-15, Bengals up. With an extra point, it'll be 14-16 heading into the half. And that is massive, y'all. What a throw by Joe Burrow and a play by Jamar Chase. Oh, baby, that's a big play right there. That, depending on the way this game goes, that might be a season-saving touchdown right there for Jamar Chase. I think they're going to go for 2. They're going to go for 2. All right. Whatever. Sure, fine. You got the lead. The Ravens aren't going to get any points before the half with 9 seconds left to go. Sure, why not go for 2 and make it a 3-point ball game? That's fine. I'm 100%. Even if they don't get it, I'm 100% on board with this. Let's see what they do. You're playing with house money on this one. And now, to be fair, this could come back to haunt them later. But anyway, Joe Burrow shotgun snap. He throws, and that's intercepted. There is a flag on the play, though. Looks like Marlon. Zach Ma. No, looks like Marlon Humphrey's going to return this all the way for a touchdown. Nope, he didn't. Okay, Mike Gesicki comes up and tackles him with like 10 yards to go. But there is a flag on the play, so it's looking like this is actually... Ooh, Marlon Humphrey's hurt. Marlon Humphrey looks like he's a little bit hurt. Pass interference on the defense. Let's go. The ref's making up for some of those bad calls now. It's actually cool the Bengals went for the tutty versus just playing for field goal range. Well, yeah, right. So, okay. Yeah, that's obviously clear pass interference. Marlon Humphrey's all the fuck over Mike Gesicki. And the only reason Mike Gesicki isn't in position to get that is because Marlon Humphrey's all over him. It's at the very least holding. So it's going to be a replay on the 2-point attempt. And at this point, just give it to Zach Moss. Try to get it in. I think that's what you do. Give it to Zach Moss. Or Chase Brown. You know, I don't care who you give it to. They're both really good at picking up, like, a couple of yards at least. All right, 2-point attempt. Let's go. I will get to your comment in a second, Jay, but this is really intense for a play that's entirely with house money. Now, that was almost a disaster of a play if Marlon Humphrey gets points on that play, but obviously the only reason he's in position is because of the pass interference. The Ravens are taking a timeout now, so they're basically what they're saying is like, Bengals, are you sure? Because here's your chance to bail out and take the extra point. Because you don't get another one after this. Maybe trying to make Zach Taylor overthink the play call. That's a fair one. Jay says it's actually cool. The Bengals went for the tutty versus just playing for field goal range. They have the lead now, so it's time to maintain it with some halftime adjustments coming out swinging in the third. That's huge, Jay. Now, I will say, I still think playing for field goal range is the right move there, but that's the thing. That play that ended up being a touchdown, you're already in field goal range, so you're so you're basically just taking a shot at the end zone, right? You're basically just like at that point, take a shot at the end zone because you're already in field goal range, right? I think at that point they're just taking a shot to see what happens. Chase Brown walks in for the 2-point conversion. Let's go, baby. Let's go. 17-14, Bengals lead by 3 at halftime. Well, okay, it's 9 seconds left to go, so we got to get to halftime. So barring a, I need it before, I'm going to knock on all sorts of wood and everything. So before I put my foot in my mouth, the Ravens could theoretically have like a huge kickoff return with 9 seconds left. There's still time to do something. So you got to be focused on this kickoff return, right? Don't let the Ravens do anything crazy. But with 9 seconds left, you should just be able to do what you need to do here. The Bengals special teams isn't that damn bad. And I'm assuming this. I don't even know if this desk is made of wood. Honestly, it's got like a plastic lining, but it doesn't necessarily sound like wood. I don't know. I actually don't know what this desk is made out of. Here's some wood. There, got it in. Got the wood knock in. To be clear, that's what I was knocking on. So knocking on wood, because I don't want to jinx the Bengals by saying some shit before. Whatever. And this is going to be a touchback, which is the correct move. Good job by Evan McPherson to basically force the Ravens to... I'm guessing the Ravens are probably going to kneel on the ball here. I can't imagine Lamar is going to attempt a Hail Mary just because he doesn't really have the arm for it. And he definitely doesn't generally have the accuracy for it. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they try to, throw it over the middle and, do something crazy or something. Nope, it looks like it is going to be a kneel down. Yep, kneel down. That's going to be the half. It is halftime, and the Cincinnati Bengals are beating the Baltimore Ravens. Maybe it's not going to be 31-28, although it still could be, because the Ravens have 14 points. The Bengals have 17, so it's actually quite possible that my prediction could... If we get a second half like we got in the first half, then it could be really close. Basically, what is it? The Bengals have 17 points, so if they get another 17 points in the next half, then then they'll have 34 points. But if they basically do what they did in the first half, except they don't get a safety, which is unlikely they'll get a second one, and they just go for extra points, and so then that's 14 points instead of 17 points, right? So it's actually super likely that I could actually that would require the defense doing the exact same thing in the second half as they did in the first half, and the offense basically doing the exact same thing without the weirdness that they did in the first half. But we do appear to be on pace for my prediction to be almost 100% correct. So, I'm just saying. Maybe I know a little something. Maybe I know a little something, and people want to come up on me and say, like, oh, you're just biased. You don't know what's going on. You don't know football. You just think the Bengals are going to win every game. Well, you know what? I didn't predict them to win every game this year so far. I did predict them to win some games that they lost. But, the Bengals have a formula for the Ravens. Like, people show up and they see Lamar's 8-2 against the Bengals. Well, let's break down what that means, right? What that means is before Joe Burrow got here, Lamar Jackson was just a monster against the Bengals. Like, the Bengals couldn't do anything in the Andy Dalton era against Lamar Jackson, to be fair, except for the one with the one Tyler Boyd game. That might have been Joe Flacco. I can't remember now. But anyway, point being, before Joe Burrow got here, Lamar Jackson was just trashing the Bengals. And then, this whole Zach Taylor, Joe Burrow, Lou Anarumo era, the Bengals and Ravens have been generally pretty evenly matched. The only reason the Ravens have a winning record right now against them is because Joe Burrow hurt himself, his wrist, in that game. That was the touchdown to go ahead. And you have every reason to believe the Bengals win that game. And then I believe, if I recall correctly, then the Bengals and the Ravens have an even record with each other when Joe Burrow's the quarterback. You tell me if it's that crazy to think that the Bengals are pretty good against the Ravens. I know Lamar has a great record against them, but half of that record against them is when the Bengals were god-awful. Don't forget how bad the Bengals were before Joe Burrow showed up, right? They were good for the first half of the 2010s, and then they fell off, Jordan, what's up? Jordan says, duh, Bears. Are the Bears winning? Are the Bears winning? There we go. Oh, God, they're 27-7. Remember when everybody was like, dude, the Panthers are winning 7-0. What a crazy game. And now the Bears are 27-7. I think it's, that's the Panthers for you. And see, Mikey, that right there is why we were like, yeah, you dropped 40 against the Panthers. Okay, cool, but acting like the Saints are this juggernaut type of team because you dropped 40 on the Panthers, maybe that's a little much. We got the Patriots leading the Dolphins 7-3 in what has got to be one of the worst games you'll watch all season. Commanders are currently slaughtering the Browns 24-3. Let's go. And if the Bengals can finish off this win against the Ravens, then they will be alone for second place in the AFC North. And I believe they'll be 2 games behind the Steelers. Is that right? Because the Steelers lost last week? The Steelers lost last week, and this week they play the Cowboys. I'd love to see the Cowboys win. Majestic, I don't know if you saw, but I did predict the Steelers to win that game. But I would love for the Cowboys to prove me wrong. But yeah, this could be a huge turnaround for the Bengals, right? Because if the Bengals beat the Ravens, then they are solidly in second place in the AFC North. They've got the tiebreaker of the Ravens, and the Browns will have a worse record as long as this Commanders game holds on. And then the Steelers will either be at 4-1 or 3-2. So the Bengals will either be 2 games behind them, or I think 1 game behind them, actually. Because if the Steelers are 3-2 and the Bengals are 2-3, then the Bengals are only 1 game behind the Steelers with 2 games left to play against them. So, all I'm saying is, that 0-3 start, the Bengals have a chance to wipe that off the slate. 27-7 Bears and 17-3 Texans. Yeah, that's right. That was the other game, right? The Texans are beating the Bills 17-3. So maybe the Bills are a scoochie bit overrated. They're playing good teams and they're getting their asses kicked. Maybe worth pointing out. And yeah, then the Jaguars are beating the Colts 13-10. I kind of hope the Jaguars win, man. I kind of have a soft spot for the Jaguars, and I don't want them to be bad. Unexpected 3-point lead. I don't think it's unexpected. I don't think it's unexpected. Maybe it wasn't what a lot of people had predicted. A lot of actually, depending on who you're asking. Man, what a great play by Jamar Chase on that touchdown. Man, very good throw by Joe Burrow. Great job by Jamar Chase, and actually probably a little bit of busted coverage on the Ravens too. But just man, you love to see it. And I'll tell you one thing, I also love to see the Commanders just destroying teams on offense, because maybe that means the Bengals defense isn't as bad as they looked. Maybe the Commanders are just legit offensive juggernaut. I mean, if Jaden Daniels is the truth, and then you got like weapons like Terry McLaurin, there's every chance that the Commanders could be a really good offense. Like, they got the roster for it. Let's see who we got. We got Austin Eckler. That's right. I forgot they brought in Austin Eckler. So, I mean, and Austin Eckler and Brian Robinson Jr. can be a really good running back tandem. Noah Brown, Terry McLaurin, and I remember Luke McCaffrey had some pretty good plays against the Bengals, so I don't know how he's been playing outside of that. Zach Ertz at tight end. He's a little older, but, still pretty solid. Ben Sinnott, which is a tight end I really wanted the Bengals to pick up, but that was really more for pass blocking purposes. They got Tyler Biadasz, Sam Cosmi. So they got some pretty decent offensive linemen too. There's the thing: the Washington Commanders, maybe it was just the fact that their offense is so super highly powered that they took advantage of a banged up Bengals defense. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe I'm just like bargaining here, because the Bengals are kind of like on the Jordan, you're in this chat, right? They're on the precipice of restoring their season, and maybe I'm just trying to justify the fact that they can get back to the team that they once were. But I really do think that the Washington Commanders, from an offensive perspective, are a team to pay attention to. Precipice, nice name drop. Let's go. Dude, actually, speaking of Precipice, I had a motion graphics class. This semester I have a class in doing motion graphics, and my assignment for this week was to basically create a fictional media company and do like a what's called an ident for them, which is basically just like a logo animation that you put at the beginning of like in commercials on TV, or at the beginning of like a movie or something like that. And I used Broken. Like pure instrumental, because I didn't feel like I didn't feel like the vocals really made sense for the aesthetic I was going for with the ident. But I used that opening Broken guitar solo as the thing, and it actually turned out pretty cool. It's not super ultra polished. I could probably do better in the long run. But for an assignment for a motion graphics 1 type of class in an associate's degree, I think it turned out pretty well. Are we counting all the games Lamar was out for? No, we're not counting the games Lamar was out for, Jeff. We're only talking about Lamar Jackson versus the Bengals. And Lamar was 8-2 going into, I think, this game against the Bengals, but a ton of those wins were against teams that don't have Joe Burrow, right? And then I think it was like he was, I think maybe 3-1 against Joe Burrow led teams, but that's also counting the one where Joe Burrow went out, like he snapped his wrist, and on the play that he snapped his wrist, the Bengals actually went ahead with a touchdown on that play, and then obviously they couldn't keep up after Joe Burrow was out for the rest of the game. But you could argue that the Ravens really probably should be 2-2 against the Bengals when it's Lamar Jackson versus Joe Burrow. That's what I would make the argument, that were it not for Joe Burrow getting hurt, and also not being there for half of Lamar Jackson's career, then you could really make the argument that the current era Bengals have been just fine against Lamar Jackson. I mean, there's been some bad games, there's been some good games. And I think Lou Anarumo has a formula for beating Lamar Jackson. Does it work every time? No. But I would argue, actually, that most of the time it does work. I remember there's one of those games where, like, the Bengals got, like the Ravens really, like, I think it was, like, maybe 2021, It might have even been 2020 when Lamar Jackson just like the Ravens kind of just destroyed us because we were just constantly screwing up the whole game. But you could tell that Lamar Jackson was maybe a little off the whole time, and if the Bengals had taken advantage of opportunities, they probably would have won in that game. I want to say that was in 2020. That was one of the games they played in 2020. And I want to say that was the home game in 2020, if I recall correctly. I'd have to go back and look at it. But, that was one of those games. Yeah, the Ravens ran away with that game. It was a big Ravens win. But Lamar Jackson did not, Lamar Jackson didn't have the best game he's ever had. And if you break down his film, Lamar Jackson definitely, it looked like the Bengals were like right on the edge, or rather, you could say the precipice. For those who don't know, by the way, that's me and Jordan used to be in a band together. It was called Precipice. It's actually the intro for the show's intro. The song is the lead single that we produced for our album. It was called August. So for those of you who don't understand the Precipice reference, that's what that is. If the Bengals win the division this year, what would you do? On to the playoffs, I mean, I'd be happy. I'd be thrilled. I'd be putting out a bunch of like trash talking videos about like, y'all counted us out, didn't you? 0-3. How about and fuck you? I'd probably come up with something way better than that, but yeah, no, if the Bengals win the division, I mean, it'll just be business as usual. I'll probably be maybe a little more like excited than if they don't win the division, but yeah. Committing to eating a sock on the stream if the Bengals win the division this year. Do it, you coward. I'm not going to eat a sock. That's funny. I don't know. Maybe something a little less, destructive to my digestive system. And maybe do, like a ghost pepper challenge or something like that. I don't know. That doesn't sound like something I want to do either. But I'm not going to eat a fucking sock. I'm not going to eat a fucking sock. Jaden Daniels, not Jaden McDaniels, is him. He might be. I think Jaden Daniels might be him. Jaden Daniels, if Joe Burrow can get back to the old Joe Burrow, then this won't be true. But so far, Jaden Daniels has been easily the best quarterback from LSU in the NFL. That's without a doubt. Jaden Daniels has been on fire. Looks like we're about to get back for the second half. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights showed up, said, yo, let's go. Jordan says, let loose! Break free! That was the, I think my voice cracked a little bit there. But that was the, I think the bridge that we used for our song Broken, which is the one I was talking about earlier. Not the one from the intro, but that was actually one of the first songs. I think that was actually, because the first song we wrote was that one song. It was on the demo. I forget what it was called, but we kind of scrapped it because it was a bad song. Song number 2. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was the second song we wrote, but functionally it was the oldest song that we kept in the rotation, right? Because that first song, Bring on the Dawn, that's what it was. Yeah, that was a bad. I wrote the lyrics to that song when I was 15 years old, and it was cringy as hell. We scrapped that song. We did not bring it to the dawn or back or anything like that. Bring on the Dawn is died. And so Broken is the oldest song that we kept in the rotation. I remember that game, but Lamar, to be fair, didn't have receivers then. I don't care. He won MVP in 18 without receivers, right? I think he had, it wasn't as bad. But also in 2020, it wasn't as bad as it was in 2021. But dude, Lamar constantly gets excuses for the supporting cast he has, and nobody talks about his the fact that he's just bad in a lot of situations. He can do a few things really well. To be fair, Lamar Jackson's elite at certain things, like running the ball, extending plays, making crazy shit happen when you wouldn't expect it. But what he's not elite at is fundamentals. That's always been the thing that you can get over on Lamar Jackson. All right, Bengals after the touchback are going to get the ball at the 30. Joe Burrow is in shotgun formation. He's going to fake the handoff to Zach Moss. Good protection. Throws it short to Jamar Chase. Actually in the backfield, and that I don't know why you throw that ball. Jamar Chase gets tackled in the backfield. Awful. It was Bring on the Dawn, Jordan. It wasn't Bringing on the Dawn. It was Bring on the Dawn. actually. We did name our album Bring on the Dawn, actually, just as like a tribute to that old terrible song. But we also got some good cover art for it, too. Yeah, terrible play by the Bengals on the first play. So it's going to be 2nd and 14. Joe Burrow's in the shotgun formation. Now you're pretty much forced to throw. And, oh, boy, bobbled by T. Higgins and almost intercepted by Roquan Smith. That's not good. All right, well, now it's 3rd and 14. Had a chance to double up, and it's not looking like it's going to happen on this drive. I don't know. 3rd and 14, you can get it, though. You can do something here. You know, like, I mean, like, Joe Burrow can make this throw. Just got to get it done, you know? 3rd and 14. Come on, offensive line's got to do something cool here. Throw in a running back block here, although it looks like Zach Moss is actually motioning to the line now, so Joe Burrow's in the empty formation. And Joe Burrow's got plenty of protection. Good play. Throws and caught by T. Higgins. Did it come out? I think he caught it down to the ground. There's a flag on the play, though. And it was thrown in the defensive backfield. So let's see what the flag is here. Looked like it was a little contact by the Ravens, but I don't know if that's what they're going to call here. Holding. That's holding on the Ravens. Okay, all right. Penalties declined, and they're actually calling it a first down, a catch by the Bengals. I thought T. Higgins did not control it to the ground, but I guess that's not correct. Yep. Catches it on his helmet, comes down, and only has the ball with one hand, and that ball does come out. So I guess that counts as a catch. It should count as a catch, by the way. But per the rules, I don't know if it does. Zach Moss takes the handoff, and he blows his way forward for for 6 yards. Why did I say first down? Well, so this drive is suddenly interesting. It's actually 7 yards, by the way. But now this drive, something interesting's happening on this drive now. Did T. Higgins get hurt on that play? He's maybe not. Looks like he's about to go back in. Okay, might have gotten like the wind knocked out of him or something. I don't know. It was on that catch he had, by the way. He was not on the last play. But he's going up to the sideline. Whether he goes back in on this play or not, it doesn't look like it. But looks like he's fine, so nothing to worry about. All right, 2nd and 3. Joe Burrow is under center in the I formation, not a formation you see the Bengals run too often. You got Eric All playing fullback on the play, and it's going to be a quick pitch. But a direction. What the hell was that? What kind of run play was that? So Joe Burrow pitched it to Chase Brown, who was like going up the middle. What kind of play is that? I don't like that play at all. Now it's going to be 3rd and 6 because Chase Brown lost like 4 yards on the play. Aaron says, "Hoo-day, hoo-day, 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 hoo-day. Let's go. Let's go." This drive has been up and down. And oh no, Amarius Mims is hurt. No. And he's like sitting on the ground too, man. Oh no. Dude, we already lost Trent Brown for the year. We can't lose Amarius Mims too. Are you kidding me? No. Fuck. I don't even think we have a backup at right tackle anymore. I think it's probably Cody Ford who you put in, right? Because the only backup offensive lineman you have is Jackson Kirkland, Matt Lee, and Cody Ford. So it's probably Cody Ford going in at right tackle. No! As soon as Aaron shows, fuck you, Aaron. Fuck you, Aaron. Go back to North Carolina. No, come on. We can't lose Amarius Mims. He's playing so well, too. Sorry, Aaron. No, not Amarius Mims. God, when we lost Trent Brown, I was like, hey, at least we got Amarius Mims. This isn't that big of a deal. But, dude, losing Amarius Mims would be massive. God, I mean, he's at least got to go out for a play now, regardless of what's happening. Yeah, it's all your fault, Aaron. All your fault. Majestic says he's just playing, but I'm not. It's all your fault, Aaron. It's all your fault. I'm changing the background music of the show now. You know what? I'm changing the background music. That's your fault.
Should I call an ambulance?
It's my wife, everybody. It's my beautiful wife.
Hi.
Maybe for Marius Mims. I mean, he's downtown, so you wouldn't be that far off.
Okay.
I love you. It's Aaron's fault, though, babe. Aaron did it. Aaron, Kayla said so desne, which is Japanese for, hey, babe, what does that mean? Like, hold on. We're on a commercial anyway. Kayla, what does so desne mean?
It's like, I see.
Okay, so Kayla agrees that it's your fault.
Kayla's being sarcastic.
Apparently in Japanese, so desne means I see. So she basically what I'm taking out of that is she just agrees with what I said. So there's that. It's your fault, Aaron. Looks like, ooh. I hope nothing snapped. Yeah, you got Cody Ford in there at right tackle now. That's not great. Down to your third right tackle, who's not even really a right tackle. Joe Burrow throws, and it's caught. Hey, you know what? Next play is pretty good. It wasn't the best pass protection of all time, but Jamar Chase goes up and catches a first down pass. Let's go. Let's keep that offense moving. Let's keep that offense moving. Marius Mims didn't die for nothing. And looks like Jamar Chase is going to get that down to about the 41-yard line, looks like is where he got that down. We're in Ravens territory now. Pretty close to a field goal range, too, which would give the Bengals a 6-point lead, which is very nice. Very, very nice, especially the way the defense has been playing. But you want a touchdown, obviously. All right, from the 41, and this is where they were on that last play to get Jamar Chase's touchdown catch, but instead they handed off to Zach Moss, who just gets obliterated on that run, and he gets nothing. So that's going to be 2nd and 10. Come on, offense. I see they're trying to avoid that right side of the offensive line right now. Or at least that appears to be. That's my analysis of what they're doing right now, because with Cody Ford being in there, that's just not great. I am going to check to see what's going on with Marius Mims. All right, Joe Burrow's in the empty formation. Zach Moss is there, but in a fullback position, so it's going to... Joe Burrow takes a snap, good protection, and he overthrows T. Higgins. Man, T. Higgins was open too, dude. Man, you can... good protection, too, on the play. What are you doing, Joe? Dude, he had T. Higgins wide open, too. Not wide open, but he would have got the first down easily. That's just a little too far ahead for T. Higgins. Bad throw. Yeah, I'm going to keep this up to see what's going on with Amarius Mims. Andrew Russell says Amarius Mims is down and I want to die. I don't disagree with you, Andrew. All right, Joe Burrow shotgun snap on 3rd and 10. He's going to throw this one deep, and he's got Yoshi. Whoa! Not quite a touchdown, but he gets it down to the 2-yard line. That's a huge catch by Andre Yoshivas. They are calling that a catch, right? Yeah, 1st and goal. Let's go, baby! Let's go! Huge throw by Joe Burrow to make up for missing T. Higgins. And he catches it, both feet in bounds. Great play. Great play. I'm unsubscribing and taking to 499 subs. I think I have 501, Aaron. You can't hurt me. I have 501 subs. Loser. Please don't unsubscribe. We love you. Huge play by Yoshi. Oh, man. Oh, man. Joe Burrow's going to hand the ball off to Zach Moss, who picks up most of it, I think. Maybe only a yard. But still half of it. It's at the 2-yard line. So, all right. 1-yard gain by Zach Moss. I thought he got a little bit more than that, but whatever. Whatever, that's fine. 1 yard. Get 1 more yard on the next play and you're fine. My 2 hours of streaming time has expired. What? What the hell are you talking about? Yeah, I guess that's just going to be in the middle of my thing. Might have to refresh this at some point. All right. Joe Burrow under center. He's going to... oh, my God. So he quarterback sneaks it. I think he got it in. But I can't tell because this thing's over my fucking screen. What the hell? They're actually saying he is a couple inches short. So let's go ahead and reload that. All right. Yep, they're saying he is just inches short. I don't know what the hell that was there with my screen, but I apologize for that. Not that there's much for me to apologize for, but all right. So the Bengals tried the tush push and it didn't work. Although I would almost argue it did. That's close, man. I don't know, but it's also gonna be hard to overturn that. William Jennings says 500. Let's go, William. 501. Actually, 501. Actually, I'm subbed with both my accounts, including my music account. So $4.99. Oh, fuck you, Aaron. Please don't go. Don't go. We already celebrated. Don't take it from me now. There's a flag on the play. What's the fucking flag? Please, for the love of God, if this is on the Bengals, I will cry. You will see a grown man cry on TV. It's delay of game on the Bengals. Okay, maybe I'm not gonna cry, but oh my God. What are we doing, guys? What even happened? Why was there a delay of game? Play clock. 3, 2, 1. The Bengals are mad about something, but whatever. It's something to do with the refs, I think, didn't get the ball set or something. I don't know. Well, now it's 3rd and goal from the 6, or the 5.5 rather. So you can still get a touchdown here. It'll be harder though. Joe Burrow throws. There you go. T. Higgins touchdown. Boom! Boom! Wide open T. Higgins. Joe Burrow didn't fucking throw him this time. Let's go! Adam Goodwin's watching the delay. What a fucking touchdown, Jamar. Let's go, Adam! And the Bengals just got another touchdown. They did the double up, I think. Wait, is that right? Did they do the double up? No, they didn't. Because they went 3 and out on their first drive, wasn't it? Oh, no, yeah, it was. Bengals did the double up. There we go. Bengals are up 23-14. Pending the extra point. Let's go, baby! Bengals getting that job done! All right, Evan McPherson, extra point is up. That is good. And the Bengals are up 24-14. Oh, shit, it still says halftime. Why did none of y'all tell me? None of y'all told me it says halftime still. My bad. Whatever. I'm going to have to throw that one in there. Dude, I just realized I haven't been recording this. I've been streaming, but I haven't been recording. So, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get reactions to this game. That sucks. I've had some big ones, too. Damn. I'm going to start recording now just in case something happens. But, I mean, damn, the safety. The safety was a big one. Man, that sucks. Hopefully YouTube will let me download it. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Huge end of the half. Let's go! Absolutely massive, Adam. Touchdown, Bengals. 24-14, baby! Heat Higgins! 9 minutes in the third quarter now. That's right. Kyle changed your score bug to third quarter. Almost, guys. Kaijumi Kaiju says, "Go Bengals! Let's go, Kaijumi Kaiju." Are you a Bengal Tiger Kaiju? That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. That's what the Bengals need as a mascot. Is an actual fucking Kaiju who's just a fucking Bengal Tiger. That'd be very dangerous, I suppose, but that'd be awesome, wouldn't it? Leave your comment up for a little bit. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. You subscribe, Kaijumi Kaiju? If not, we do these streams all the time. I'm starting to pump a little bit more content out lately. So if you're not subscribed, feel free to subscribe. If you are already subscribed, welcome back. Just because there's a lot of people who are subscribed who I don't like. I mean, a lot of our big spurts of subscribing have happened with like some of the Tom Grossi raids, right? And so I don't know who subscribed at the time and who didn't and who's come back, and I don't know. But anyway, I don't think I've seen you in the chat before. So let's go. Let's go. Leave your comment up just because your name's cool. What's going on with the rest of the NFL? What we got as far as the scores go? Hurricane Mike, why did you destroy North Carolina? That was Hurricane Helene. Jaguars 20, Colts 10. By the way, to be clear, guys, Aaron's mom lives in North Carolina, so I think he's allowed to joke about it. Just I want to say that first. Just so nobody gets mad at Aaron, he's affected by it too. Jaguars 20, Colts 10. So Jaguars are starting to take control of that game. Bears 27, Panthers 7. Terrible. Patriots 10, Dolphins 6. Awful game. Commanders 24, Browns 6. Let's go, Commanders. All right, so it's going to be a kick return to about the 25-yard line. Good play there. Good play there. And then the Bills are trailing the Texans. The Texans. The Texans are up 20-10. Chuckles, it was my cousin Helene. Any update on Mims? Let me check. He got carted off, I know that. Back of his ankle leg whipped into a Ravens defender. So hopefully it's just like a sprain or something. That's what I'm hoping for. Offense is still playing well. So it's a left ankle injury for what it's worth. So it's not a knee injury. That's important. Forgot to take my heart meds. Be right back. I feel you, Kevin. All right, Lamar Jackson fakes the handoff. He's going to throw it short to Zay Flowers, who's got... nobody can bring him down. What are you doing? Got a 16-yard pickup on 1st and 10. Come on, defense. Like, you can't just turn off now that we're winning. Please don't do that. Please don't turn off now that we're winning. Like, you know, we got to stay on. We got to keep that pressure on, you know? Got to keep that pressure on. Yeah, I'll keep up with Amarius Mims as I can, guys. That's a blow. That's a blow. Because, like, Cody Ford in at right tackle, you don't feel good about that. You just don't feel good about that. Lamar Jackson, shotgun snap, rolls back, throws, and he's got fucking Charlie Kolar for a huge fucking gain down to the 5-yard line. Come on, defense. You've been so good all game and not letting them get those big plays. God, do not turn off now. Please, for the love of God, do not turn off now. What are we doing? Bears field goal up 30-7 on the Panthers. Oh my God. What? God, the Panthers, dude. The Panthers are just bad. Looks like Von Bell was the one who was more or less in coverage on that one. And just, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, from the 4-yard line, Derrick Henry's going to get the handoff. Bengals, they had him stopped for like 1-yard gain, and he still manages to dive forward. And now the Ravens going to have the ball at the 1. God. Cooked. Yes. Smells like steak down there, Aaron. That game is over, Mikey. It sure is. That game's done. The Panthers are roasted. It's over. And see, that's what I'm saying. You know, Mikey's over here like, we put up 40 on the Panthers. Well, the Bears are about to put up 40 on the Panthers. Like, come on. Come on. Like, they gave us our first win of the season when we were floundering. Lamar Jackson throws it up. Isaiah Likely, easy touchdown. You had Logan Wilson in coverage there, and he was nowhere near him, man. Awful. Well, the Ravens answer with a touchdown of their own, so the Bengals maintain a 3-point lead, but offense has got to come back out, do something big. We put up 30 in the first half, 2 different things. That's not 2 different things, Mikey. You slowed down in the second half. It's not 2 different things. No, it's not. Bengals still up 24-20, pending this Justin Tucker extra point. All right, and the kick is up, and it's good. Bengals still maintain a 24-21 lead, but defense has got to do better than they did on that drive. And that's the thing, man. Like, the defense is set up to not let big plays go, and when they do, that's the result you get. You know? Man. It's awful. I'm getting hungry, dude. I'm getting hungry. I don't think I have anything easy to make for lunch right now, though, so I'll worry about that when I'm done with this game, I guess. Oh, boy. Patriots and Dolphins are still 10-6. What a terrible game that is. Tyler Huntley, the Pro Bowl quarterback, Tyler Huntley, is the starting quarterback of the Miami Dolphins right now. And backup because Tua is out, but I would hope for Tua's sake that he's just done. I don't know if he is, but... Marius Mims jogged back to the sideline out of the locker room. That's huge news. Huge news. Marius Mims, it looks like he's going to be okay. So hopefully he's fine. I don't know if that means he's going to go back in the game, but not losing Amarius Mims for the season's big. So that's big news that Amarius Mims is back on the sideline. That was reported 1 minute ago by Ben Baby. 2 minutes ago by Ben Baby. Charlie Goldsmith is also reporting that. Tua said he's not retiring. I'm sure he said he's not retiring. I'm just saying he should. I'm just saying he should retire, but I understand he's probably not going to. Some of these tweets are wild, dude. Put some respect on Pro Bowl quarterback Tyler Huntley's name. Oh, Tyler Huntley. What a legend. What a legend Tyler Huntley is. I think he beat us one time, and then was it him or was it Lamar who did the fumble? I think it was Huntley who had the fumble in the jungle, if I recall correctly. Yeah, it's not two different things, Mikey. And if you agree with you agree with me, or you agree with Jim, I don't know. Whatever. All right. Well, the offense has still got to keep that pressure on, y'all. Mike Santagata, the wonderful Bengals film watcher, is saying get Jordan Battle in the game, and I agree with that. Like, Jordan Battle doesn't let that play go. I guarantee you Jordan Battle does not let that play go like Von Bell did. And I love Von Bell. Von Bell is one of my favorite players. The fact that he came back to the Bengals makes me so happy because like I was sad that we only got a few years of him, right? But all right, so that's that Charlie Jones. It's a touchback. But I was sad that Von Bell left after his contract was up with us, right? But now he's back. Amarius Mims is walking around on the sideline by himself. Doesn't look like he's anywhere near ready to go back in the game though. So, you know, for what that's worth, hopefully he's okay. Hopefully he's just banged up his ankle and it's not too bad. Who's better, Tyler Huntley or Trace McSorley? Definitely Tyler Huntley. It's going to be a handoff to Chase Brown, and he picks up about 4 yards on first down. There you go. Good play. Definitely Tyler Huntley is better than Trace McSorley. Trace McSorley's famous because he had the song, right? He's not famous because he's a good quarterback. Tyler Huntley at one time was one of the best backup quarterbacks in the NFL. But when you're relying on him to be your whole like strategy going forward until Tua comes back, that's not good. But in Baltimore, they had a great plan for him in Baltimore. So, but yeah, Tyler Huntley was a great backup quarterback at one time. But you know, you only want him to come in every once in a while, not as like your strategy because your starting quarterback got hurt for a long period of time. You know, kind of like Jake Browning, right? In spurts, he's fine, but you don't want him to be the quarterback the whole time. Joe Burrow fakes the handoff, throws it to Zach Moss, who manages to make a guy miss and cannot make the second guy miss. So he picks up 4 yards. And it's going to be 3rd and 1. So it was still a good play, but could have had a little bit more out of that, I think. Washington ahead 30-6, and they will be 4-1. You don't think that they are that good, do you? Who, me? No, I definitely think Washington's incredible. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I didn't think they were that good when in the lead up to that game, but I was clearly proven wrong. So Bills touchdown, Texans up 20-17. Okay. Yep. Bills woke up at the right time. They need to, dude. They need to wake up. Joe Burrow, shotgun snap. He throws. There you go. Jamar Chase, first down. Keep that offense moving, baby. That song is something else. What song? What song are you talking about? Is there a song on the broadcast that I'm not aware of? Kyle, you're acting like everyone scores 40 every day. Dude, Mikey, you guys are playing the Panthers. Come on. But it's just the Browns. Burrow looking great today. Yes, he is. Burrow's looking very good. Knocking on wood. But Burrow's looking very good today. He's been looking really good really ever since week 1. Joe Burrow's has been having a solid season so far. All right. Oh, boy. I think it's a false start on the Bengals. It was a shotgun snap, but, yep, false start on the Bengals. Pushing back. God damn it. Now that might kill the drive. Or that wasn't first down, was it? Might have been first down. Yeah, that was first down, so never mind. All right. The Panthers are a professional team. Are you sure, Mikey? Are you sure they're always a professional team? They're a bad team this year. Let's be honest. Let's be totally honest. And who was that other game against? The Cowboys. I'll be honest. I was shocked. I thought the Cowboys would be better this year, but they haven't been that great. T. Higgins catches over the middle, and he does a good job staying on his feet. Picks up about 8 yards, I think. So that'll put the Bengals at 2nd and 7. All right, good play there. Good play there. Woo! What a play by number 0 there of the Bills. I don't know who that is. But what a play there to make that touchdown. Keon Coleman, I think. Dude, I am really hungry. Oh, boy. I don't know if I'm going to make it to the end of the game. Joe Burrow shotgun snap. He throws. He's got Eric All, who almost dives over. He does dive over a guy, but almost stays on his feet. Picks up about 6 yards. And by dive, I mean hurdle. That was the wrong word. He hurdled over a guy, but did not manage to completely clear him entirely. And he does not. He picks up probably about an extra yard there. But it's still a cool play. Yeah, I couldn't quite get that first foot down when he did the hurdle. But man, did manage to get over him though. That was pretty cool either way. It's gonna be 3rd and 2. 3rd down conversion. Let's go, baby. Joe Burrow's in the shotgun formation. There's a lot of movement before the snap there, but whatever. Jamar Chase gets the first down. That's about a 12-yard pickup for him on the sideline. There was a lot of movement before that play. I thought there might have been a false start, but maybe I'm wrong. I mean, the Ravens definitely... Yeah, that was a false start by Ted Karras. Well, okay. Can't review it now. I was about to say, I thought that was a false start. The refs let us get away with one for once. What do you know? Okay. Look, dude. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna call it like I see it. That was a false start. Okay, but I'm also not gonna complain. As Chase Brown gets tackled for maybe a half-yard gain. If the Chiefs score 40, are they still overrated? I think the Chiefs are overrated. Do you see the way they've been? I mean, they're 4-0, but it hasn't been the most impressive wins of all time this year, you know? I think the Chiefs are a little overrated. If they score 40, are they still overrated? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But, again, it depends on who the Chiefs playing. Are the Chiefs playing the Panthers? Then, yes, maybe that's a little bit of a, like to say, oh, wow, they scored 40. Yeah, but it was the Panthers, Maybe we pump the brakes a little bit on that. Especially since the Saints didn't keep it up. They're 2-2 now. All right, Chase Brown gets the pass, and he picks up about 4 yards on that play. So it's going to be 3rd down and 5 or 6 or whatever. 3rd down and 7. I don't agree with that. Whatever. If the Chiefs beat the Panthers 47-10, the Chiefs are not good, right? Nobody said the Chiefs aren't good. It's just beating the Panthers by that much is not the most insane, crazy thing that anybody's ever done. Like, it's not to say, the reason that we're saying the Saints aren't juggernauts is like, yeah, they beat the Panthers 47-10 in week 1, but they haven't kept up that momentum. That's the main thing. The Chiefs, however, have a wide resume. Joe Burrow over the middle. There you go. And through the hit, Mike Gesicki hangs on for a 1st down. What a catch by Mike Gesicki. He got walloped and still hung on to that. That's a 1st down, and that offense is still moving. Each team scores 1 touchdown. Kyle has the prediction correct. That's true. That's true. Is that right? Is that right? We're that close? Bengals score a touchdown. Then, yeah, that's 31. And, yeah. So, hey, you know what? I would love that, too. I would love that. If the Bengals score a touchdown, on this drive and the defense does the dumb thing and lets the Ravens get another touchdown, I'm okay with that. 8-yard run there by Zach Moss. Keeps his legs moving. And actually, I think they're going to call forward progress stopped after the 8 yards, but he kept his legs moving and ended up getting across the 1st down marker, so whatever. There's a flag on the play, though, so illegal hands to the face, or illegal use of hands, whichever, on the Ravens. So that's going to be a 1st down anyway. Let's go. Let's go, baby. So it looks like the Bengals are actually, after that terrible first half from the refs, or terrible first quarter from the refs, the refs are actually doing their jobs now. And by the way, that was very clear illegal hands to the face, like that was one of the offensive linemen. I think it was Volson. It was either Volson or Karras. I think it was Volson. Had his face mask was being pushed and his head was being pushed in this direction. So that's not a bad call at all. Now the fact that they missed the false start, that's probably a bad call, but that's one bad call. I think for we're 1 and 2, right? They had 2 bad calls for the Ravens earlier, 1 bad call for the Bengals. Okay, so I'm not. The refs made up for their issues. Let's just put it that way. Chase is absolutely fucking destroying Brandon Stevens. That's true. That's true. Brandon Stevens is not having a good game. What is Jamar Chase even at right now? Jamar Chase is at 104 yards already and a touchdown. Big game for Jamar Chase today. It's the end of the third quarter. Let me go ahead and update that so we don't have another issue like we did at the end of the half. But yeah, big game by Jamar Chase today, who's already gone for 104 yards and a touchdown, and could get another touchdown here on this drive. Chase Brown is averaging 4.3 yards per carry, only has 8 carries, but that's still huge. When you average 4.3, when you average more than 4 yards per carry, your ground game's doing great. Zach Moss isn't doing as well at 3.3, and so the Bengals overall are averaging 3.4 yards per carry. But again, part of that is Joe Burrow has had 2 carries, and he's only averaged half a yard out of that. So that average overall is being brought down a little bit, but Chase Brown is having a very good game running the ball. And Zach Moss has had an all right day catching the ball. He's got 3 catches for 28 yards, and he had the 1 missed pass block earlier, but then the 1 big pass block earlier too. So I'd say it's been an okay game for Zach Moss. A pretty decent game by the defense. It's not the best game they've ever had, but it's been good enough so that the offense can do their thing, And so we've got 1 quarter left to go, and if the game keeps going this way, the Bengals have been handling the Ravens basically all day, All you got to do is just finish off the game the way you've been doing it the whole rest of the game, and you're going to be good. Yeah, Baltimore, the only lead Baltimore's had all day is when they got a touchdown on the first drive. And then, 2 offensive drives later, the Bengals got a touchdown, and it's either been and it was tied 7-7. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. The Ravens actually had a 14-7 lead in the second quarter, and then the Bengals took the lead just before the half, and they haven't relinquished it since. So, basically, what I'm saying is, if the game keeps going the way it's been going, the Bengals will win. There's no question. We got the 4th quarter left to play. Just keep the same game plan because it's working. Y'all didn't score 40. We didn't. Not this year. We didn't. If scoring 40 on the Panthers is so easy, why are we the only ones to do it? Partially because it was week 1. Partially because the Saints' offense is, I think, kind of underrated, to be fair. But I'm not a huge fan of that defense, I think, is the thing. All right, Zach Moss is going to get the carry, and he picks up about a yard before he gets stonewalled. If scoring 40 on the Panthers is so easy, why are the Saints the only ones to do it? Again, week 1. Week 1's weird. We saw the Bengals lost to the Patriots in week 1, right? 0, like maybe 1 out of a million times that happens, unless it's week 1, in which case it's that's a really realistic thing for the Bengals to do in week 1 because they're just not prepared. The Panthers very easily could have just not been prepared, I think you could easily chalk it up to that. Joe Burrow shotgun snap. He throws. He's got Chase Brown for the touchdown. Let's go to the outside. He gets in the corner of the end zone there, and the Bengals are 1 point away from achieving my prediction. 1 point away from achieving my prediction, at least for the Bengals. I guess yeah. Touch Brown down. Let's go. I like that better, Aaron. I like that better. Touchdown Brown or touch Brown down. It doesn't flow off the tongue at all, but it just sounds cool. Touch Brown down. That could be the name of a really good like a Vietnam War protest song from the 70s. I feel like Touch Brown Down. I feel like that could work pretty well. Evan McPherson, the kick is up, and I think he made it. Okay, it's good. He almost missed that extra point. I would have been so mad at him, just because of my prediction, man. Just because of my prediction. we're up by 10. If we were up by 9, it wouldn't make that much of a difference. But, you know, like, at this point, I'm just like, the most important thing is that the Bengals win, okay? Point blank, that's it. That's all I care about. My prediction does not matter. But if the Bengals win, and I could predict the correct score, that would be cool. That would be cool. Unfortunately, I forgot to record the whole first half, so I'm not going to get a great reaction video out of this week, but, you know, whatever. Although I might. If YouTube gives me the feed. YouTube might give me the feed. So our offense is better than yours. You scored 34. We scored 47. No, again, it was week 1. Okay? It was week 1. If the Bengals and the Saints played each other, I think the Bengals would win. You know? And we definitely, obviously, we outscore your offense. That's how you win a football game. But it was week 1, dude. It was week 1. And I know you beat the Cowboys' ass, and fair enough. You did it week 2 as well. But then you lost week 3 and 4. So, like, I'm not saying you can wipe it off the slate. I'm saying it's not, like, I think it might have been, like, y'all looked a little bit hotter than you really were in the first 2 weeks, you know? Is that right? 4 touchdown passes for Joe Burrow. What a game. We have a Code Brown! We got a Code Brown! If that was the case, I'd have to poo for the D. Or change pants for the D, I guess. If it was a Code Brown. No bullshit. That ain't our fault. It ain't your fault for losing week 3 and 4? What? Or it ain't your fault that they were unprepared. No, it's not your fault by any means. I'm just saying that maybe it's, you know, the fact that it was week 1 and 2 and then you didn't keep it up after that. That's all I'm saying. You know, against the Cowboys, that's pretty impressive because in theory they should have had a good defense, but the Cowboys have not been who we thought we were going to be this year. So, you know, I don't know. I'll give you the Cowboys game. That was pretty impressive. The Panthers game, that's cool that you did that, but, you know, it definitely, like, y'all are not in my top 10 in my power rankings right now. And I know I haven't been releasing them. I will. But the Saints are not in my top 10 in my power rankings. They're not probably close to the top 10. The Saints are probably, like, maybe number 15 or 16, honestly. That's oddly specific. I know, but I don't know. It's just like, when I say touch Brown down, I don't know, for whatever reason, like the Fortunate Son riff plays in my head. So that kickoff is going to be down to the... Woo! Charlie Kolar muffed the snap, and that ended up going out of bounds, so the Ravens are going to have the ball at, like, the 3-yard line. Let's go. Yep, yeah, that hit his foot. So that's out of bounds. Not at the 3, maybe like at the 8, but still. He's trying to argue that he didn't touch it, but he clearly did. He touched it with both his hand and his foot. I'm sorry, that's not Charlie Kolar. That's somebody else on the Ravens named Collar. Number 38. I got time while they're reviewing this. 38 is not on their roster. What the fuck? I have no idea who that is. Sorry. Can't know who that is if it's not on the roster. All right, Lamar Jackson is in the empty formation, and they gave him the ball at the 8-yard line. There you go. I thought it was like at the 3, but I misspoke. Or misinterpreted, I guess, rather. Lamar Jackson, shotgun snap. He's going to throw over the middle, and that's caught. Damn it. And that was Jordan Battle on the coverage, too. Damn. For all the people talking about Jordan Battle, he let that one go. I think that was Charlie Kolar, by the way. No, that was Mark Andrews. We got a Mark Andrews sighting, y'all. Bills, Texans could have had hold on. Lamar Jackson's going to keep it himself, and God, he's got all the room in the world. Picks up 14 yards. That's a first down. Damn it. I'm telling you, dude, defense, don't turn off now. Please, for the love of God, do not turn off now. Like, we cannot have that. Damn, man. Come on, defense. Bills, Texans could have had a good finish. 2017, 1 quarter left. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Lamar Jackson's going to fake the handoff. He rolls back, and he's going to throw it short, but that's too short, actually, for Justice Hill, and it falls on the ground for nothing. There's a flag on the play. What's the flag? I don't even see what happened. Holding. Oh, cool. Holding on the Ravens. Let's go. Definitely getting some bailout by the refs today. I'll admit it. At this point, I think that. But then again, okay, let's see. Oh yeah, B.J. Hill got tackled. Yeah, obviously. Okay, so upon all these reviews, the refs are not really helping us. The Ravens are killing themselves. So that's what's happening here. I think I saw one bad penalty, and that was the fact that Ted Karras false started. But other than that, it's just been the Ravens shooting themselves in the foot with these penalties for sure. Lamar Jackson shotgun snap, and Trey Hendrickson forces him out of the pocket, and he's just going to have to run because he doesn't have anybody to throw to, and nobody can fucking tackle him. Oh my God. Lamar Jackson picks up like 10 yards on that play, and they could have 12 yards. And they could have had him for maybe 1 yard. Oh my God. Somebody's got to tackle. Somebody has got to tackle. Isaiah Likely was wide open for that. Yeah, Lamar Jackson, just his vision today has been bad. Remember when Bobby Boucher showed up at halftime and won the Bourbon Bowl? I don't, Majestic. Lamar Jackson pump fakes, and he's got a lot of pressure, throws, caught. And that was DJ Turner in tight coverage, but Marquise Flowers, oh my God. Zay Flowers catches it for a 14-yard catch. No, I don't remember when Bobby Boucher won the Bourbon Bowl. I don't. Is that college football? I'm not a big college football guy. Week 1 is just preseason. Week 4. That's what I'm saying, Aaron. All right, Justice Hill. Oh my God, Justice Hill picks up like 6 yards. What are you doing, defense? Come on. I'm sorry, I didn't know week 1 doesn't count on the stat sheet. It does count on the stat sheet, Mikey. That's what overrated means. That means you had a big week and then you didn't keep it up. And you did in week 2, to be fair. But like you can't still be talking about that in week 5 when the last 2 weeks haven't been good for you. Just Lamar Jackson's going to throw it, and he is short. It looks like Geno Stone actually had to make him stop and dive over him. And so the other two were able to come tackle him. Let's see. It's a fake handoff to Justice Hill. Lamar Jackson has to cut to escape Geno Stone, and then Logan Wilson ends up bringing him down. So that's what that one like 14-yard run should have been. It's 3rd and 1 now. All right, it's going to be a handoff to Justice Hill, and he picks up the first down. Only about a 2.5-yard pickup, but whatever. It's not our fault. They should be prepared. Yeah, they should be. You're absolutely right, Mikey. The Panthers absolutely should be prepared. I'm not defending the Panthers at all. I'm saying maybe the Saints aren't as good as they looked when they beat the Panthers when they dropped 40 points on the Panthers in week 1 and didn't do that in their most recent 2 weeks. You know, that's all I'm saying. We've had 4 weeks of evidence, and the Saints have not looked great for the past 2. That's all I'm saying. Lamar Jackson throws it short to Derrick Henry, who he's hard to bring down. He picks up about 5 yards. They probably could have given him 1, but whatever. Kyle Phelps, post your Cash App on screen for donos. So if you ever get rated again, people will donate to you. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. I'm gonna focus on trying to get monetized so that we can do like YouTube. But yeah, that's maybe an idea. We can we put that like pin that. That's not a terrible idea, Majestic. I might do that. All right, so it's 2nd and 6. Defense, come on. Lamar Jackson motions Derrick Henry out to the right, and he's going to throw. He's got a wide open Mark Andrews. Oh, my God. And it was too short, but Mark Andrews has nobody around him, so he's easily able to go get it. And the Bengals do stop him from getting a touchdown, but holy shit, dude. Why is nobody covering him? That was just a whiff in coverage by Geno Stone. He wasn't paying attention at all. Very badly designed play by Lou Anarumo there. Man, I will say one thing I do like is that the Bengals are, making the Ravens slowly take the ball down the field, so they're taking a lot of time off that clock, right? I mean, we're about to be under 9 minutes to play in the game. And so, you got a 10-point lead. That's maybe not the worst strategy in the world, but there you go. They let a touchdown go for about a 2-yard pickup, and it's Charlie Kohler in the end zone. And there it is. We're about to get to my predicted score. Now, can the Bengals play defense for 9 minutes of the game and finish it off? Probably not. Probably what's going to happen is the Bengals are going to end up going down the field and either getting a field goal or they're going to get a touchdown and just keep moving the offense. Hopefully they do it slowly. But most likely the Bengals are probably going to get another score. Hopefully this is the last score that the Ravens get, but you never know. Never know. But looks like I wasn't too far off on my own prediction. Just saying. Maybe I'm not stupid, y'all. Maybe I'm not stupid. All right, Justin Tucker, extra points up. It's good. And we are currently at my predicted score. Bengals 31, Ravens 28. Can they stay there? Almost certainly not with the way the Bengals defense is playing right now. But maybe. You never know. If there was any chance for me to be right, this is one way to do it. We can't block tight ends again. That's so annoying, isn't it, Aaron? Man. But hey, Bengals offense has been good today. I mean, go get a long touchdown drive and we're feeling pretty good, right? Even if you take a lot of time off the clock and you go get a field goal, you're feeling okay because maybe the defense can just stop them from getting in the end zone. But man, you'll feel really good if you can get a touchdown on this drive. You'll feel really, really good if you can get a touchdown on this drive. That's paramount, I think, trying to get a touchdown on this upcoming drive. Because if you get a touchdown, you can pretty much start to salt this game away, And if you can also take 6 minutes off the clock while you do it, then you're feeling pretty home free, right? But you got to get in the end zone. You got to get in the end zone if you're going to do that. Bro, Jordan Battle looks like shit trying to tackle Jackson. Maybe that's why he's not been playing. We've a lot of Bengals fans have been criticizing Lou Anarumo for not playing Jordan Battle. And if that's any indication, yeah, maybe he shouldn't. That was a terrible play. That was a terrible play by Jordan Battle. Not you not knowing the Waterboy quote. Not a movie guy. Not a movie guy. Is that Bobby Boucher showing up at halftime? Is the Bourbon Bowl? That's a quote from Waterboy. Okay, yeah, I'm not a movie guy. Never really was much of an Adam Sandler guy either. So just not much of a movie guy. Not much of a movie guy. My bad. The Saints could be 4-0, but I'll admit we shot ourselves in the foot, but we ain't got no more feet to shoot. That's true, Mikey. Now, if you had won those games, we'd be having a different conversation, but you didn't. And that's where we're at right now, I mean, I can't sit here and say, the Bengals being the Bengals really, should be at 4-0 if they actually, finished off games. Makes that much of a difference. We're still talking about the Bengals not really being in the, in the process of being a contender yet. But, nobody gives us excuses, so, nobody else gets excuses either. Joe Flacco had a 21-yard run. God, the Jaguars are awful. Scoring 12 points versus the Eagles ain't deserve to lose. Well, that's what I'm saying. They followed up those two big games with a terrible game against the Eagles. All right, so that is going to be a touchback for Charlie Jones. All right. I got to pee a little bit. Might try to save that for the defense. But hopefully the offense, like I said, long, sustained drive, get it in the end zone. That's all we're looking for here, Long, sustained drive. Run the ball. You're doing a good job running the ball today. You can sprinkle in some passes. Just don't worry about being a hero on this drive. This long, sustained drive, end it in the end zone. Can you do that? 1st and 10. From the 30. Joe Burrow throws it short to Jamar Chase. There you go. And he makes a few people miss. And, 40, 30, 20, 10. He's in the end zone. Jamar Chase on the screen. Touchdown from all the way back. All right. You know what? I'll take it. I was hoping for a long, sustained drive, but I'll take points. I'll take a huge play like that. All right. Looks like I'm wrong. The Bengals aren't scoring 31 points. Looks like they're scoring 37 or 38. It's 37 right now with the extra point. Let's go, baby! Whoa! I was just sitting here bargaining just run the ball, matriculate the ball down the field, and then Jamar Chase gets loose! Dude, he's gonna be over 200 yards today if he keeps this up. Jamar Chase is possibly gonna go over 200 yards today. What a game for that guy, man. Oh, my God. Aaron went to the bathroom and missed it. I'm sorry. Jamar Chase is at 174 yards receiving today. 2 touchdowns. What a dude, man. Jamar Chase is the Ravens' nightmare. He's friggin' AJ Green reincarnated. Let's go, baby. 38-28. That's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. The Ravens basically got to drop 40 on us now to win. That's going to be hard for them to do. What a play by Jamar Chase, man. What a play. Defense, your job now is basically, like, if you stay on the field, okay, if the Ravens march the ball down the field, that's fine. Make them take time off the clock, okay? That's the job now. Because the offense is basically unstoppable. That's the thing. The offense is basically unstoppable at this point. So just keep marching that ball down the field. And, dude, this is with Cody Ford in at right tackle. We're on our 3rd string right tackle, and the offense is going nuts. Oh my God. This is wild. Dude, they weren't playing like this when Jonah Williams was the right tackle. Everybody else is the same. You got Orlando Brown. You got Cordell Volson. You got, what's his name? Ted Karras. You got Alex Kappa. And then Cody Ford. It looks a lot like last year's offensive line. They're just, they're just getting the job fucking done. God, I love it. Oh my God. This is a great game. You don't think the Saints win the Super Bowl, do you? No. I don't. I don't know. If you're talking to Mike, he might. I don't know. I don't. There's no way the Saints win the Super Bowl. That's ridiculous, honestly. And looks like the Jaguars are up 34-20 now, so maybe they're taking control of that game. That's good. That's good. I like the Jaguars. I don't want them to be terrible. Who do y'all think is currently the best team in the league? Not by record. Well, it's probably the Chiefs. Even by record, the Chiefs are probably the best team in the league right now. And part of it is they got the refs on their side. So that's my whole analysis of that. The Chiefs are the best team in the NFL. And then part of it is just like other teams. You got like the Bills who are kind of up and down, so it can't be them. And who else? Maybe the Commanders are playing like the best team in the NFL over the last couple of weeks. So, just for in the very, very, very short term, maybe them. But I'd say it's pretty hard to make an argument that it's anybody but the Chiefs right now. And that's even setting the record to the side. It's hard to compete against them. I understand, but the NFL feels so mid right now. There's not a lot of really bad teams, and there's not really a lot of really great teams either. The NFL seems very averaged out into kind of the middle. The only team that has looked really bad so far has been the Jaguars, and even they've had they had one game where they came close, and they're winning 34-20 right now. So I think it's just a very average and very competitive year for the NFL, which I really like that. All right, so it's going to be a touchback for the Ravens. They'll get the ball at the 30, which feels weird to say, by the way. I'm so mad I can't watch this game. The highlight's going to be crazy. That's true. I'm so mad that I didn't record my reaction for the first half of the game because it was a good first half. It was a good first half for me reacting and stuff. But dude, 38-28. This is looking really good for the Bengals right now. Vanderbilt beat Bama. I think I heard about that. I got a buddy on Facebook, I guess, who's a big Alabama fan. I didn't know that, but he was like, nobody from Vandy talk to me. That was kind of funny. All right, 1st and 10. Lamar Jackson's in the shotgun formation. All right, come on. Keep him in the middle of the field. Short plays. Take time off the clock. There's going to be a big bomb. Lamar Jackson's too far. All right, I'll take that too. If they can just get off the field, that's fine. That's perfectly fine too. With the way the offense is playing, hell yeah. Let's do that. Lamar Jackson just hasn't looked great today, y'all. He's been overthrowing dudes. He's been missing opportunities. It's been weird. It's been weird. But then again, this is what Lamar Jackson tends to look like against Lou Anarumo. This is what I've been saying. Why I think Lamar Jackson's record against us is overblown because you have to break down what that record really means. Marvin Lewis's Bengals have nothing to do with this era of the Bengals. Lamar Jackson throws over the middle, and he's got Mark Andrews for about a 10-yard pickup, maybe 11 for the first down. Like I said, I'm okay with that. Keep the ball moving means it keeps the clock moving. Just keep it in bounds. You got a 10-point lead. It's multiple scores. So, you know, I mean, I'd rather you get off the field, but keep that clock moving. That's what matters. There you go! Lamar Jackson tried to scramble. It was a fake handoff, and he kept it himself, so it was an RPO, and he got tackled in the backfield by Akeem Davis-Gaither. Dude, we recently re-signed that guy, who's like, you know, like the first off the bench type of backup linebacker for this team, and he is a big key, I think, to this defense. Like, you know, considering he's about as big of a key as you can get for somebody who's not a starter. I'm a big Akeem Davis-Gaither guy. I'm so glad we got him locked up for a while. Saints to the Super Bowl? Yes, don't care. Okay, Mikey, that's fine. Sure. Lamar Jackson, shotgun snap. He rolls back. He throws. It's caught for a first down and out of bounds. It's DJ Turner on the coverage, and it was Zay Flowers who caught it. Damn it. Just completely wiped that sack off the map. It wasn't a sack. It was a backwards run stop is what it was. I think the Ravens are starting to understand that the time is not in their factor, so they are probably going to take the sideline stuff if they can. Although, actually, that didn't stop the clock, apparently. So Lamar Jackson throws once again too high, and that was a dangerous tip, but there were no Bengals in the area, so it falls harmlessly. All right, 2nd and 10. Lamar Jackson just not looking great today. That sucks so hard for him. Man, it must just be unfortunate to be Lamar Jackson. My heart hurts for Lamar Jackson. Oh, man. Oh, I wish him the best. With Carr at quarterback? Right, yeah. Saints aren't going to the Super Bowl. Come on. I say Vikings. The Vikings might do it this year. That'd be crazy if Sam Darnold fully revives his career with the Vikings. And then, hold on. Lamar Jackson shotgun snap. He got pressure, and he throws, and it is caught. So he got hit right after he threw, but I don't. It's not a roughing the pass or anything, but he still managed that. That was finally a very good play by Lamar Jackson. And Zay Flowers actually didn't catch that, and then it fell on his fucking stomach. Are you kidding me? Dude, that sucks. Man, what a lucky play there by the Ravens. Lamar Jackson, shotgun snap. He is got somebody on him immediately. That's B.J. Hill, and he throws. And I don't know how that's not intentional grounding, but whatever. Either way, 2nd and 10. Dude, that would be wild if the Vikings make the Super Bowl. It's hard to imagine them doing that with Sam Darnold, but what a turnaround story. Sam Darnold's easily comeback player of the year if he just keeps up this pace. Easily comeback player of the year. If Kyle can be biased, I can be too. Yeah, but I'm also analytical, Mikey. Like, I'm also analytical. I try to be honest with my interpretations, and I just don't feel like you're being honest with your interpretations about the Saints. Lamar Jackson, shotgun snap. He rolls back and overthrows Nelson Aguilar, so it's going to be 3rd and 10. And with 6:34 left in this game, if the Bengals hold him here, I'm thinking the Ravens probably can't settle for. Well, I guess they can settle for a field goal. Yeah, I guess they can. But man, that's gonna be that would definitely be like a momentum killer. If they have to settle for a field goal here. But I guess they would settle for a field goal, right? Because you're down 10, so you need 10 points, which means you just get a touchdown on the next play or on the next drive. All right, Lamar Jackson, shotgun snap, rolls back, pressure, he throws, and it's caught. They're doing a good job of getting pressure on Lamar Jackson, but like there's a flag on the play though. We're gonna get a holding. Can we? It's on the Bengals. Damn. Roughing the passer on Trey Hendrickson. I did think he got to him a little late there. Let's see. Yeah, he got to him a little late, and he also drove him to the ground. So I mean, that's just what the rule is, man. And it's soft, it's weak, it's dumb, but it is what the rule is. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. Well, regroup, boys. It's gonna be 1st and goal. That clock's still moving though. That's what's nice. The nice part about it is the clock's still moving. 6:16 left to go. Lamar Jackson takes the shotgun snap. middle of the field. He can't seem to do anything with it, and he's going to try to maybe run it. Yep, he's going to run, and he does get out of bounds. So with 6:06 left to go, the Ravens are going to have 2nd and goal. He picked up about 4 yards on that play. That was about half of what they needed to get to the goal. Or to the end zone or whatever. The goal line. Yeah, that was really good coverage by the Bengals too. They didn't let anybody. That was great design, I think. Coverage design. Maybe number 10 there. You can try to. Or, I'm sorry, number 16 there. Who was the guy who caught the ball before? And that's Tylan Wallace, 4-year Oklahoma out of Lamar Jackson bumbles muffs the snap, and he ends up getting away from Sam Hubbard. And oh my God, did he just throw a fucking touchdown? Oh my God, what are you doing, dude? Lamar Jackson fumbled the snap. Nobody gets to him fast enough, and he has enough time to pick it up. Sam Hubbard is in his face, and Lamar Jackson throws to the end zone for a fucking touchdown. What a disaster of a fucking play that was for the Bengals. Like, you got to be out of your mind, man. Come on. Dude, you had him dead to rights on that play. And Sam Hubbard just can't bring Lamar Jackson down. And at the very last second, Lamar Jackson finds what appears to be, it's Isaiah Likely. Who just got loose in the end zone. And it's fucking Geno Stone and DJ Turner just weren't. I think Geno Stone was paying too much attention to the possibility of Lamar running. Terrible. You got to have better awareness than that. Kick is up. It's good. All right, and my prediction is destroyed. 38-35. All right, come on. You got 5:24 left to go in this ball game. The offense can put this game away if you can matriculate the ball down the field. Or another big touchdown, you know? If you can come away with points on this next drive, you got a really good chance at winning this game. Got a really good chance of winning this game if you can come away with points. And that's the thing, you know? Because even if you get a field goal, there's a good chance that you took a good amount of time off the clock, right? And then you're forcing the Ravens to have to get a touchdown, which they could totally do with the way the defense is playing right now. Defense is giving up 35 damn points. As good as they played at points today, it just hasn't been enough. 5:24 left to go in the game, though. The offense has a really good chance to try to put this game away. With the way they've been playing, they can totally do it. You know, run the ball. That's what I think you do. You run the ball. You give the ball to Chase Brown. Just matriculate it down the field. Keep that clock moving. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. All right. Kick is away. And that's going to be touched back. All right. This is too close for comfort. This is way too... Oh, we got a lot of comments. Holy shit. Carr is a good quarterback, and Kamara is a beast. The downfall of the Saints recently has always been the defense. That's the thing. LeVar Hollis says, pay that man. That's right. Jamar Chase, dude, pay that man. I'm shocked that they haven't done it yet. Saints defense this year is better than usual, so I think they can make the playoffs. I think they can make the playoffs. They can win their division. They just got to get it back together. All right. Shotgun formation for Joe Burrow. He's got, I believe, Chase Brown, who's in the backfield with him. Nope, that's Zach Moss, actually. Joe Burrow is just going to throw it. Oh, great play to Jamar Chase. Go down. Don't get out. There you go. Okay, Jamar Chase almost went out of bounds. But looked like Joe Burrow was actually going to try to run it. And then he found Jamar Chase kind of get loose, and he threw that ball. Did it before he got across the line of scrimmage, too. So that was, that was a little dangerous there, but worked out. Jamar Chase picks up the first down and stays in bounds. Huge play. Huge play. Be in the Super Bowl. Ain't going to be in the Super Bowl. Next time you play either Ravens or another good team, can you record the game and send it to me on Twitter after the stream? Yeah. Sure, why not? Jim 2009, baby. That's true. Y'all did win in 2009. T. Higgins breaks a tackle to pick up another first down. It was a short 5-yard pass, but he broke that first tackle, got spun around, and still ended up getting the first down. That was Brandon Stevens, who's just been having a terrible day today. Yeah, got spun around a little bit and managed to stay on his feet and in bounds for the first down. Great play by T. Higgins. This is what I was talking about. Short plays, go down the field, take time off the clock, right? And if you can end the game in the end, if you can end this drive in the end zone, that might be about ball game. You're at the 40-yard line already, so you're about in field goal range. All right, so it's going to be a handoff to Zach Moss, who gets to the outside. There you go. And only picks up about 4 yards. Didn't quite have the speed to get away from Jason Oweh. Oh, no, he's hurt. His ankle's hurt. Oh, jeez. Damn, man. That's not great. Zach Moss is hurt, y'all. Not great. Not great. Not great. That's that two-headed monster of Moss and Brown has been, really useful this year. Yeah, yeah. Oh, what happened? Oh, yeah, his ankle kind of bent. And that was just that he just stepped on it wrong too. It looks like might have rolled it. Oh no, that was his other ankle. It actually got Jason Oweh fell on it. So that's not great. That's not good. Oh man. Yep, we might Zach Moss might be out for the game, y'all. Which I guess if it's gonna happen at any point, I guess it can happen now. 3:45 left in the game, and I think the Bengals are going to have to take a timeout because of that. It's not great, but cheated to do it. No, okay, Bountygate wasn't cheating, though. Bountygate wasn't cheating. I guess in a way it was kind of cheating because you're trying to, hurt guys. But it's not against the rules. I'm not aware. It's not against the rules to headhunt. Other than, unnecessary roughness and stuff. But, nowhere in the rules of the NFL does it say that you can't try to injure the other guy. Now, if you get caught doing it, it's going to be unnecessary roughness and stuff called on you. You probably get fined for really getting caught doing it. But so many players have gotten away with it over the years that I don't know if I count that as cheating. It's immoral, it's wrong, it's ridiculous, and you can't stand by it. Bountygate was horrible, and the Saints Super Bowl is forever blemished because of Bountygate. I don't know if it's cheating though. I think Drew Brees. You give Drew Brees credit for winning that, especially considering all the circumstances. Whenever Jackson is losing a quarterback duel, he loses his mind and tries to keep up through the air. Jackson is best on the ground, and he forgets that. Well, you see, that's what I'm saying, Aaron. That's the formula. You make Lamar Jackson have to be a traditional quarterback because you contain the run, and then you make him make mistakes in the air. That's the strategy. If you can contain the run, which the Bengals... Amarius Mims is back on the field. Let's go! So we lost Zach Moss, but we got Amarius Mims back. I think I'll take that trade-off, honestly. I hope Zach Moss is fine. I'm not saying anything against the guy, but, There you go. T. Higgins with the first down. It's a slant. There you go. Picks up the first down, and that clock is going to continue to move unless the Ravens are going to take a timeout or something. Why is the clock not moving? Clock's not moving. What the hell? Ravens must have took a timeout. Ooh, almost. Number 98 there for the Ravens almost knocked that pass down, too. That was just barely by the slimmest of margins. Travis Jones almost got a hand on that ball, but luckily he didn't. And T. Higgins with the huge catch. Maybe we should pay that man, too, honestly. Very cool guy. Yeah, I don't think they cheated, Jem. I think that's a little much. The AFC Championship game proved that Jackson gets scared when he faces a gunslinger. Yeah, dude. Lamar Jackson is one of the more, I think, Lamar Jackson is one of the most overrated quarterbacks in the NFL. And I want to be clear when I say that. Lamar Jackson is not a bad quarterback. I think he's overrated in the idea that people act like he's right there with Patrick Mahomes. And he's just not. Two-time MVP, fair enough. I think that's a little misleading. Zach Moss takes the handoff. He goes nowhere with that. Second down. Wait. Oh, that was Zach Moss. Hell yeah. That was Zach Moss. Zach Moss back in the game. I thought, okay, that's good to see that he's back in the game then. Okay, well, he might have lost like a half a yard on that play, but the fact that Zach Moss is back in the game, huge. Amarius Mims also back in the game. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Bountygate ringing bells. It's just not cheating, Jim. Bountygate wasn't cheating. I'm just going to... I'm way behind on these comments. I'm going to catch up a little bit. if we would have lost in 2009, nobody would be talking about it. No, that's not true because like they were talking about it being a problem in 2010 and 2011, and the Saints didn't win much in those years. Josh Allen's out. Ooh, that's rough for the Bills. Your coordinator put bounties. Yeah. Jim, who allowed 6 rushing touchdowns on Christmas. Jesus. Okay, I'm just going to skip some of this trash talk at this point because I want to catch up. Joe Burrow on 2nd and 10. There's a flag on the play, and I think they're going to say this is a false start on the Bengals. Who beat the Saints twice in the playoffs? Opponents. No, that's cheating. Congrats, you beat us, and you won the game, and you won the Super Bowl as well. Oh wait. Let's see. Amazing touchdown pass by Jackson. That must be old. Looked like a hip drop tackle on Moss. I was thinking that. I was thinking it was a hip drop tackle, but they didn't do anything about it, so whatever. Trolling. That's fair, Mikey. You're still wrong though. You can troll and be wrong. 2nd and 15. Joe Burrow shotgun snap. He throws and caught by. Oh no! It's intercepted. No! Oh no! It's intercepted by Marlon Humphrey. Ah! Oh no! Okay, are we back? I think we're back. Sorry. My computer reset. Yeah, we're back. Okay. My computer reset, guys. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you absolutely goddamn fucking kidding me? Okay. I'm just not even going to bother to catch up with the comments at this point. What the hell was that? Okay, so it's apparently 3rd and 1. Lamar Jackson hands the ball off to Justice Hill, and I think he picked up the first fucking down. God damn it. Ah! Okay, I don't even know what the fuck happened. I'm going to have to catch up. So Joe Burrow threw an interception. I'm going to have to go back and look at that play. What the fuck happened? Bengals defense doing okay. All right, Lamar Jackson throws. Caught for the fucking field goal range. Oh my God, people. What are we doing, man? At least the Bengals have all their timeouts. That's my one consolation here, right? With 1:56 left to go. I think the Bengals just took their first timeout. With 1:56 left to go, potentially you can get back down on the field, like hold the Ravens to a field goal, and then you can potentially go down the field and score a field goal to win the game. That's your only real consolation here. Because if the Ravens get a touchdown, then you're down by 4. Oh my God, you got to be absolutely out of your fucking mind. Bengals lose, no playoffs. No, that's not true, Jim. It's not true. But yeah, it would suck real hard. It would suck real hard. That's the worst time. That's the worst fucking time. Let me start recording again. That's the worst fucking time to throw an interception. That's the worst time to throw an interception. Dude, Joe, what the fuck? I got to go back and look at that play, but man, that was bad. That was such a bad play by Joe Burrow. And I'll have to see exactly. Let's see if I can get like a highlight or something on Twitter. The good news is we got like our injured guys are back. Let me see if I can. Okay, here we go. No, this is just a highlight. Okay. See if I can get. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Everybody's saying that Joe Burrow and Lamar Jackson are both generational. Lamar Jackson's had not the best game, but man, that one fucking pass, like interception by Joe Burrow, you got to be out of your fucking mind. People saying Joe Burrow's pick might have ended the season. I don't think so, but yeah, it hurts. You're really worried about the division. You really got a chance of losing the division. If you can't win this game. I need to see a replay of that interception. I need to see a replay because I don't really quite know what happened. Okay, yeah, dude, the defense, if the defense could please, for the love of fucking God, come through. If the defense could please, for the love of fucking God, come through. We are still winning, Jeff. We are still winning. I'll send you some stuff, Majestic. It's gonna be rough because of like all the shit, but I'll send you some stuff. You think there's any chance if I send you the stuff, do you think you could have it cut for me in like, you know, like by like tomorrow? That like, I mean, ideally by tonight, but you know, if we could do that really quickly, that way I could get the stuff up. That'd be great. All right. Well, it's 1st and 10. The Ravens are in field goal range. Lamar Jackson takes a shotgun snap. He throws, and it's short for Zay Flowers. All right, it's going to be 2nd and 10. Dude, this is fucking unbelievable. The good news is there's still some time on the clock, so, I mean, maybe they can go get in field goal range and win it that way. Man. Losing the game would be an absolute fucking crusher. It's been such a great game, and for them to lose like this. Come on, 2nd and 10. And with all this talk about guys getting healthy on defense, we still let him get 35 points so far. Lamar Jackson, no pressure. And he's going to throw it short. He's got Charlie Kolar, who Jermaine Pratt takes forever to roll to get him wrapped up, but eventually does. So it's going to be 3rd down now, and probably about, what, like 7? 3rd down and 5, I guess, apparently. I don't know. Will Lewis on Twitter says it's time to start talking about firing Lou Anarumo. I think if the Bengals lose this game, it might be about time to start talking about firing Lou Anarumo, because like at the end of the day, they've had an up and down game. It's been okay, but they've still let the Ravens score 35 points, and if the Ravens get in the end zone, then that's over 40, and that's just unacceptable. It's just fucking unacceptable. That interception's on Burrow. Shouldn't have thrown it. I'll look at it. I still need to see a replay. Is that going to be a false start on the Ravens? That's good. That's great. That slightly knocks him out of field goal range. It's a timeout by the Ravens. Okay. According to Mike Santagata, who is a much better film analyst than me, just an absolute cannot throw in that situation. Humphrey beat him in established leverage, would have had to move to the OTB, sit or scramble, since it's a quick game, but even a sack is okay in that situation just to waste time and get a field goal. Yeah. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, what the fuck are we doing? It was a timeout, right, Aaron? It was a timeout, I think. 3rd and 6. What are we fucking doing? I'm jobless right now. I can get that done. Okay, cool. Yeah. I'll send it to you, just like if, you know, like if we get that out quickly, that would be great. But yeah, I'll definitely send it to you. We can do it more often. If you can get it to me quickly, we can do that more often for sure. If this channel ever makes some money, maybe I'll send some your way. All right, 3rd and 6 from the 38-yard line. So this is well within field goal range for Justin Tucker. Lamar Jackson takes a shotgun snap. He's got some pressure and just has to dump it off short. So the Bengals are going to hold him most likely to a field goal attempt here. With 1:40 left and all 3 timeouts, that's huge. So the Ravens can't win on this drive unless they go for it on 4th down here, which they won't. Because here's the thing. If the Ravens go for it here, then they're risking losing the game. So it's going to be a field goal for Justin Tucker. Maybe he misses it. Justin Tucker has not been incredible this year. Justin Tucker has been, he's 0 for 2 on 50-plus yard field goals. So let's see. He'll probably make it. It's Justin Tucker, but He looked like he hooked it at first, but it was kind of a knuckleball that he did with his foot. So all right, well, it's halftime. What? Why did my text suddenly change? I'm gonna have to fix that. 38-38. Bengals have a chance to go get a touchdown. Evan McPherson has a chance to win this game. Jim says overtime. Looks like he took that away. Still 1:34 left. Yeah. Why did my text suddenly change? Like all my fonts changed. What the hell? It's off of Franklin Gothic Medium. What the fuck? Okay. Somehow the fonts just randomly changed. Let me see if I can get that fixed before this kickoff here. All right, so the kick is away, and that is going to be a touchback. All right. Sorry about this, guys. I don't know why my script. It's probably because my computer restarted. That's probably what it was, right? Okay. Dude, my heart is going nuts right now, man. My heart is fucking racing. This is unreal. I cannot believe that this game is like this right now. Time for Joe to shake that off and get this team into field goal range to get the win. Yep, that's what you got to do. And the offense has been doing good. They were in field goal range when he threw that pick. All right, come on, Joe. Zach Moss in the game. Joe Burrow, no time to throw, just gets fucking sacked. Gets obliterated. Orlando Brown Jr. looks like is the one who fucked up on that play. Obliterated in the backfield. It's going to be 2nd and 17 now. Man. And the Bengals are letting the clock run. I mean, with 3 timeouts, I guess. You know, I guess they're thinking, you know, let's either take this to overtime or let's you know, win it with a field goal. I guess that's what they're doing here. You don't want to give the Ravens an opportunity to go get down and get a field goal of their own. 2nd and 17. Joe Burrow takes a shotgun snap. Gets out of pressure this time. He throws. He's got T. Higgins, but T. Higgins drops it. It's going to be 3rd and 17. 3rd and 17! After this game we've had all damn day. Unreal! Dude, this is fucking ridiculous. Great play, by the way, by number 2 of the Ravens to break that pass up at the perfect time. Like, that was a good pass by Joe Burrow. T. Higgins was in the right place, but Nate Wiggins of the Ravens just did an unbelievable job of breaking that pass up. That was perfect precision right there. All right, 3rd and 17. Joe Burrow is going to hand the ball off to Chase Brown for some reason, and I guess they're just giving up and punting. I guess they're trying to whittle that clock down is what they're doing. So they're going to leave the Ravens with about 10 to 15 seconds left. Probably about 15. So the Bengals are just going to fucking punt the ball away, and with 15 seconds left, they're going to try to take this game to overtime. Are you absolutely goddamn kidding me? Giving up 30 bait is bad. 30 bait. Yeah, giving up 38 is bad even if we win. I agree. Lou Anarumo's got to get something done with his defense because like they're not hurt anymore, and they're still giving up 38 damn points. Even if we win in overtime, which is a realistic possibility, you know, it basically, all right, 9 seconds left. The Bengals take a timeout, and so the Ravens, with the time taken off by the punt, the Ravens are probably going to have about 6-7 seconds, maybe even like 5. So I'm assuming the Ravens are going to probably kneel on it and go for overtime here. Texans trying for a game-winning field goal with 2 seconds left is good. Texans beat the Jaguars 23-20. Interesting. The defense didn't show up to play, but then again, they playing a top 3 offense. Dude, that was the thing. They had some good plays, and then they ended up giving up 38 damn points. Unbelievable. Punt is down, and it's going to go out around the 11-yard line. It's good punt by Ryan Reckow. All that really matters, though, is that's the end of regulation. So I guess that punt took all the time off the clock. That's good. So we're going to go to overtime, and there's no reason. Wait. There's no reason this game should be going to overtime, y'all. This is ridiculous. Absolutely no reason this game should be going to overtime. I'm furious. There we go. No reason this game should be going to overtime. It's just, it's insane. It's absolute insanity that this game is going to overtime. They had it in the bag. And the only person you can blame is Joe Burrow. I mean, well, you can blame the defense for just generally having a pretty awful game. But Joe Burrow throwing the worst timing on that interception. Absolutely unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. You know, even if we win this game, Joe Burrow, can't make that throw. That's how I felt last week. Dude, it's insane. Bills lose a heartbreaker. What are the odds? So it looks like the Ravens are going to get the ball first. So that's great. With the way our defense has played all day, now we have to stop the Ravens to win this fucking game. Unbelievable. No tie. Dude, I would almost actually take a tie. I would actually almost take a tie. With the way our season's gone so far, a tie is wild, but at least it, like a loss would be really like not season ending, but it would be devastating if we lose this game. A tie would suck, especially with the way this game has gone, and you don't feel great coming out of it. But a tie would be better than a loss for the purposes of the Bengals season overall. A tie means that the Ravens don't get ahead of you, and that's the main thing. You're still keeping pace in the AFC North if you tie. If you lose, you're starting to really kind of fall behind, and that's the biggest issue. With the way this defense is, it's hard to see them really rebounding. They're playing for overtime, which sadly gives those damn dirty Ravens an opportunity to steal a win. Yeah, it does, because the Ravens get the ball first, and if they get a touchdown, they win the game. And with the way that the Bengals defense has played all day, what makes you think they're going to stop them? They've gotten a few stops, but at the end of the day, they score 38 points. Just unfucking believable. Both are AFC teams. Why does it matter to you, Majestic? Yeah, because he also kind of likes the Bengals. We're going to Ogre time. Ogre time. Quarter 5? Yeah, I almost kind of messed that up. Texans are in Texas, and I'm a Cowboys fan. The Bills are trash, and we beat them in like 3 Super Bowls. Bills always talk crazy about us. Yeah, well. Ogre time. Cowboys won both Super Bowls over the Bills. I was a teenager when I saw them both. Yep. That was, let's see. I think, what years were those? Touchback, by the way, on the kickoff. Those are the 90s ones, right? Like, it was like 94 was one of them, and let's see, 94 and 95, right? No, because 95 they beat the Steelers. 93 they beat the Bills, and 92 they beat the Bills. It was in 1990. It was January 31st, 1993. But yeah, I was 1 and 2 years old when those games happened. 1 and 2 years old. All right, Lamar Jackson hands the ball off to Derrick Henry, and that goes nowhere. Cool. All right, good start. Come on, defense. No gain on that play. Actually, I lied. I wasn't even 1 year old because I would have been 1 in May of 1993. So January of 1993, I was still an infant. 0 years old when the Cowboys won their first Super Bowl against the Bills. And then the next year, I was 1 year old in January of 94. So I was alive, though. I was just barely alive. I had just got there, just in time to watch the Cowboys win. Derrick Henry gets the handoff, and nobody can fucking tackle him. They do stop him from getting a first down, but it's like a 9-yard pickup. Now it's going to be 3rd and 1. And, man, you can get 3rd and 2, actually. You can get off the field here, defense. That's the thing. You can get off the field, and then a field goal wins the game. But you got to do it. May of 93, you were 6 months. So you're about my age then, Jeff, right? You're a little younger than me, but only by a little bit. It's pretty cool. Derrick Henry gets the handoff, and he got the first down. Fuck. Just barely, but he got it. Damn it! Come on, defense! Come on! The Bills haven't been back since they get hyped every year like us. Yeah, that's true. No one hates on the Bills. Yeah, but the Bills became the lovable losers, right? The Cowboys never became the lovable losers, and part of that is like for the longest time their fans weren't getting hyped. Lately they do though. I'll give you that. Lately Bills fans are a little annoying. Lamar Jackson fakes the handoff. He's got a little bit of pressure, and they're doing a good job of forcing him to move around, but obviously they can't fucking catch him. He throws, and it's just into the dirt. So they're doing a good job of coverage, which is crazy because Joseph Osai was in coverage on that play, which is weird. I don't know why Joseph Osai is in coverage in some of the most critical moments of the game, but I guess if he does a good job, whatever. Dude, they cannot seem to actually finish off the pressure against Lamar Jackson. Like, Miles Murphy's doing a good job of creating havoc, but not actually bringing him down, which is weird and unfortunate. Jaguars win to avoid 0-5. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad the Jaguars won. 93, I was -16. You youngin'. Second favorite team has to be the Cowboys now. No, it's not. It's not. Lamar Jackson is going to run with it. Fuck. And he gets taken down by Jermaine Pratt after about a 5-yard pickup. So it's going to be 3rd and 5 again. All right, 3rd and 4, actually. So got to get off the field here. You got to get off the field here, defense. I mean, I actually, I'm not going to lie, Majestic. You've kind of brought me around on the Cowboys a little bit. So I can say, like, I tend to hope the Cowboys do well for your sake. But no, I don't think they're my second favorite team. I don't know if I even really have a second favorite team these days. Maybe the Jaguars. But yeah, 3rd and 4. Come on, off the field. Stop him. Lamar Jackson throws and it's caught wide. That's well in field goal range too, Rashad Bateman. Damn it. Come on, defense. Cam Taylor-Britt on the coverage on that play too. Man! Cowgirls overpaid quarterback won't do nothing but one playoff win a year. I don't know if they're even going to get that, honestly, Jim. By the way, you know, Henry is in fact in your division. Okay? What about it? What about it? I don't care about Derrick Henry. Second best playoff record in the NFL. Yep. All right. Lamar Jackson fumbles another snap, and it's going to be picked up by Jermaine Pratt. Let's go! Down to the 40, and that's the Bengals in field goal range. Let's go, baby! Jermaine Pratt with the huge fumble recovery! Lamar Jackson fumbles another snap. Oh! They're going to get away with it! That's huge. All you got to do is just like, I mean, at this point, just like, you know, maybe try it. Maybe like just run the ball at this point, man. Oh my God, Lamar Jackson and Joseph Osai almost got a hand on it, but he manages to basically pitch it to Jermaine Pratt. What a play! Oh! Oh! Kitty goes meow, Galadese. Let's go. I'm getting a little hoarse now after that. Shit. Between 69 and 95. Other teams barely catching up, letting you know the Bengals defense doesn't seem to know. Well, they got the turnover. So Chase Brown gets the run and he gets nothing there. But they're at the 38-yard line, so you're feeling pretty okay. Now, Evan McPherson, once again, doesn't have the most reliable leg lately. But he does have the power. You know he can get it. And he hit it earlier, so... Dude, my heart's going nuts right now. Huge, massive play by Jermaine Pratt to pick up that touchdown. No flags. Let's go! Let's go! Kitty goes meow! Kitty goes roar! Roar! Don't forget, I used to be an extreme vocalist. Alright, did we take a time? I hope we took it. Okay, Bengals took a timeout to avoid the delay of game. Okay, so here's my interpretation of this. Kitty goes... That's what Kitty does. Who dat tomorrow? It's cool, Mikey. Dude, I swear to God, I promise you, I hope you're right. I promise you, I hope you're right. I just can't see it. That's all it is. But I swear I hope you're right. I really do hope you're right, Mikey. I really, really, really do. Oh, man. Okay. Well, I think we can officially say, even if the Bengals somehow do lose, I think we can officially now say that it's probably not going to be Joe Burrow's fault, because Lamar Jackson fumbled the ball too. So now it's basically 1 for 1 now. You know, we're chill. It shouldn't have gone to overtime, but whatever. Next score wins, baby. It's time to play well enough to get McPherson in range. Well, it's time to just win the damn game, Jay. Honestly. There's going to be another run for Chase Brown, who gets a little bit more on that play, but only about 3 yards. That's to the 35, which is traditional field goal range. So you're feeling pretty good right now, but money's still got to be money, man. If the Chiefs win tomorrow, what will you say? You're probably talking to Mikey, right? Like, if the Chiefs win tomorrow, I'll just be, I'll be like, I told you. That's it. May have been glazing Mike, but y'all still the ain'ts. Wrecked. And before Joe... Ooh, you shut up, Galladees. You shut your mouth, Galladees. Knocking on wood. All right. Joe Burrow hands the ball off. Yeah, pretty hard to throw a pick six when you're just running the ball. And he maybe picks up half a yard there. So it's going to be 4th down. Evan McPherson's going to come out to attempt I believe, a 53-yard kick to win the game. And you're the Cowgirls. Y'all crack me up. Y'all do. Y'all, I enjoy y'all. I enjoy every single one of y'all. I really do. I am very happy that you guys are my community. All right, Money Mac has to be money. All right. Okay, so I'm going to put the comments away because I don't want this spoiled for me. There's a timeout by the Bengals for some reason. Okay, so I suppose we can... Okay. Bengals take a timeout. I'm not sure why, but I guess whatever. Can't handle another missed field goal like the Steelers game 2 years ago. Knock on wood, Aaron! You shut your mouth. I swear to God, if he misses, it's your fault. It was your fault. Like, you know, what happened earlier was your fault. If he misses this field goal, it's your fault. Okay? But I'm knocking on wood now, so it can't be my fault. It's not going to be my fault if that happens, Aaron. Not my fault again. All right. 4th and 7. 53-yard kick. Evan McPherson. Come on. Give him all the energy. Kick is up, and oh my fucking God, he shanked it. This is fucking ridiculous, dude. He ain't money anymore. He ain't money anymore. I'm getting tired of this shit. I'm getting tired of this shit. Every time, man. Fucking shanked. Are you goddamn fucking kidding me? I'm fucking tired of this, man. Oh, I see. It was Ryan Reckow's fault. Okay, never mind. I apologize, Evan McPherson. Not your fault. Reckow did get it back up, though. But, yeah, no, that Ryan Reckow actually bumbled the snap. So, maybe not all Evan McPherson's fault. I'm still fucking sick and tired of this shit, though. Ravens can go win it now. It's going to be a pitch to Derrick Henry. And, dude, oh my fucking God, he gets loose and he's going to score a touchdown, isn't he? Yep. Makes one guy miss. Geno Stone stops him from getting a touchdown, but they're 5 yards away from the fucking end zone. It's your fault, Aaron. It's your fault. It's your fault, Aaron. Aaron, no, dude, we love you, Aaron. But, oh my God, I cannot fucking believe this. And Henry, for the first time all game, Derrick Henry has a big run, and it basically wins the game. Unfucking believable. I might want you to ban Aaron Majestic. I might want you to ban Aaron. No, don't actually, but like, yeah. All we gotta hope for at this point is that Justin Tucker misses the short field goal. Shut up, Jim. 6-11 season. Don't ban me. I'm sorry. It's Aaron's fault, guys. It's Aaron's fault. Man, I cannot believe that. I cannot believe we're about to lose this fucking game. I cannot. We were about to score 40 points in a damn ball game and we fucking lost. What a massive play by Jermaine Pratt. Only to be fucking shanked. Unbelievable. Absolutely motherfucking unbelievable. Justin Tucker's going to come out on first down because they're just like, let's just get it. Let's just, just in case here. I don't know why you don't try to, I mean, maybe you're like trying, like, just in case there's a turnover or something. Kick is up. That's good. All right. Bengals fucking lose. I'm absolutely fucking furious. I am absolutely fucking furious. The defense let up 41 points. The defense let up 41 points! Yeah, maybe we should fire Lou Anarumo. This is getting fucking ridiculous. They don't even have the injury excuse now. They're basically fully healthy except for Sheldon Rankins. Yeah, game's over. Game's fucking over. It is an all-time choke job by the Bengals, Aaron. This is among the worst fucking choke jobs I've ever seen from the Bengals. Unfucking believable. Absolutely fucking unbelievable. Snatched defeat from the hands of victory. Multiple times, I might add. You know, Joe Burrow's a fucking interception that, you know, gave the Ravens some life. And then, that fucking shank after Jermaine Pratt got that big got that big fumble. Just absolutely fucking ridiculous. Feel so bad. Yeah, that's how I feel. Look, life is pain. Genuinely the worst I've felt after any loss. Yeah, this is bad. This is worse. This feels way worse than when we lost the Super Bowl. Because after the Super Bowl, I remember I was really disappointed, but I was also like, man, we're gonna be back. But this feels like, you know, like again, Jim was saying earlier, if we lose this game, the season's over, and that's not true. Clearly, obviously, it's not true. The Bengals are clearly have a very good offense, at least. I don't know what's up with the defense, but they flashed some stuff today. So, I mean, they could turn it around. They could still go make the playoffs. They could still go get like a wild card seed at this point. But I think the division, we're starting to close the book on really competing for the division at this point. Unless the Ravens just start tanking. But, yeah, man, I don't know. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Like, I thought sure we were going to win this fucking game. Only at the very end to lose it. There's no reason to. Like, you know, it's the worst possible concurrence of events. They, like, you know, they missed the field goal, and then they barely do anything against the Ravens offense, and then Derrick Henry busts off a 55-yard run. Suddenly game's over when we thought sure that we had it in the bag. Time to change the channel. I think the WNBA playoffs are on. Yeah, that might be more fun than this one, Jay. This one hit me hard, and I'm not a Bengals fan. Dude. This feels like the bungled DNA came down. It really, really did. Unbelievable ability to kill the hope I had. I'm so fucking... Like, you want to be mad at Joe Burrow, but they scored 38 points. You know, you win 90% of games when you score that much. You want to be mad at Joe Burrow for throwing the interception. You want to be mad at Ryan Reckow for bumbling the fucking, you know, snap. But, you know, he also had some incredible punts that put the Bengals in good position. And then the defense had some really good drives, but at the end of the day, they still allow 41 fucking points. Did Jamar Chase end up with 200 yards today? I know he was pushing it. I'll tell you what, that's an all-time game right there. That's an all-time fucking game. No, Jamar Chase actually fell just short of 200 yards. 193 yards, 2 touchdowns. Joe Burrow, 5 touchdowns. 1 interception. Joe Burrow threw 1 interception, and it was the biggest fucking interception in his fucking career. Joe Burrow outplayed Lamar Jackson point blank today. No question. Derrick Henry had 92 yards, but, you know, the Ravens had 175 yards rushing. That's part of the problem. No reason. No reason. 0 reason. The Bengals should have lost that game. Absolutely fucking none. My Bills lost too. Did they? Who are they playing? Let me go ahead and look at the rest of the scores. Bills lost 23-20 to the Texans. Commanders beat the Browns. That's good. 34-13. Dolphins beat the Patriots 15-10. Patriots. Bears beat the Panthers 36-10. Vikings beat the Jets. We already knew that. 23-17. Jaguars beat the Colts 37-34. The Raiders are currently up on the Broncos 10-0. That's semi-interesting. Cardinals are currently up on the 49ers 7-3. But the 49ers do have the ball, so for what that's worth. Our defense is Dudu Anarumo. Yeah, dude, Lou Anarumo's got to fucking answer for something this week. That's just fucking unacceptable. You were healthy. Except for Sheldon Rankins, who hasn't really been all that great this year. You were fucking healthy. You have no excuse. I mean, I know the Ravens are a really good team. But goddamn, that's the most points they've scored all year. They had a big game against the Bills, and they still scored 35. And these last 2 weeks, the Ravens' offense has been heating up, but they only scored 20 in week 1 against the Chiefs. They only scored 23 against the Raiders. They, barely beat the Cowboys, scored 28 points. Last week, they beat the Bills 35-10. But this week, what the fuck? You let the Ravens drop 41 points. Dude, this defense is completely you can't work with it. Joe Burrow's having a hell of a season, and you're wasting it because of this shit defense. Glad your Vikings are 5-0, Jim. That's great for you. Wonderful. 100% an all-time game, but it's not on... No, it's not on Joe. I mean, that one interception was terrible. He can't throw it in that moment. But Joe Burrow should be allowed to throw one interception in a game, and it's not the end of the world. Joe Burrow shouldn't have to outscore teams... Shouldn't have to score 40 points every goddamn game just to win a fucking football game. This is the second week in a row. Not second week in a row, but this is the second week this season where the Bengals had to score 40 points just to win a game. It was 39 against the Commanders, but still. Sent a message to a mate earlier wishing we wouldn't give up 30. Whoop-de-doo, I was wrong. Yeah, we gave up 41, Adam. We gave up fucking 41. That defense is unbelievable. You would think that, wouldn't you? I don't know what you would think, Mikey. Okay. All right, I'm going to get out of here and go fucking, I don't know, punch a wall or something. God. I mean, the season ain't over. I know it sounds crazy for me to say at this point, but season ain't over. They appear to be a pretty good football team, and they've got a relatively easy schedule. I mean, next couple games, Giants, Browns, Eagles aren't any good, Raiders. Then you get to play the Ravens again, maybe evening up with them. Chargers, Steelers are, not sure about the Steelers. The Cowboys might be the best team we play remaining. Titans, Browns, Broncos. I mean, like, the schedule makes me think that there's still a damn chance, man. We're 1-4. But, like, if we beat the Giants and the Browns, we could be 3-4. And then we'll see what happens against the Eagles, And then we got the Raiders, and we could bust off 1, 2, 3. We could bust off 4 wins and then be 4-4 going to this next game with the Ravens, How likely is that? I don't know. But it's just like this Bengals team is right on the fucking edge of being good. And they just can't. They just keep shooting themselves in the foot at the worst fucking moments. This is yet another game. Every game they've lost this year has been by like a very small margin. And this one was in fucking overtime. They lost to the Patriots 16-10. They lost to the Chiefs 26-25. They lost to the Commanders 38-33. They lost to the Panthers, or they beat the Panthers 34-24. Then they lost to the Ravens 41-38. So the most points they've lost by in a game so far has been 6 to the Patriots, and that was a weird game. And then they lost by 5 to the Panthers. They haven't lost by a touchdown all year. And the offense has been on fire the last 3 weeks. The offense, overall this season, the offense has been great. But the defense has been all-time bad. The defense has been all-time bad. They were okay against the Panthers in some spurts, and they had some flashes this week against the Ravens. But at the end of the day, let's see. What did the Ravens do? What did the Ravens do this week? Let's see. As far as drives go. Missed field goal. Missed field goal? No, okay. Bengals missed a field goal. Okay, I'm on the wrong side of the thing. Okay, so here's the Ravens' drives. Touchdown, first drive of the game. Then they punted. Bengals had a good drive. Then they punted. So at that point, through the first 3 drives, you're thinking, hey, this Bengals defense doing okay. Then they let them get a touchdown. Not great. Then they got that safety, and then they made them punt. So in the first half, the Bengals defense looked pretty solid. They held him to 14 points and scored a fucking safety. Made him punt more times than they got a touchdown. And then in the second half, touchdown, field goal, fumble, field goal. It's just absolutely fucking unacceptable. This Lou Anarumo defense is absolutely unreal. That first half, and that's the thing, that's the reason why Lou Anarumo, you can't really fucking destroy him. Is because, like, at the end of that game, or in the first half of that game, Lou Anarumo had a good strategy. But whatever the fuck happened in the second half was just like, I don't know if they went in the half with the lead and they thought that they were, or they doubled up and they thought that, oh, we can't possibly lose this game now. I don't know if that's what happened. But good God. Just absolutely fucking unacceptable. Joe Burrow throws one interception. He can't make one goddamn mistake or this defense is going to let the other team win the game. It's unbelievable. It's absolutely fucking unbelievable. I need to get out of here. I don't know if there's anybody really still watching because I already tried to sign off before. But anyway, I'm going to get the fuck out of here. Thanks for coming, guys. Oh, there's a couple people. Majestic, Adam, tough loss. Why watch another game this year if you do enjoy it? Okay, fuck you, Jim. Fuck you. I'm going to watch every game. Yeah, I agree, stranger. Fuck. Well, I don't know what the fuck their problem is, dude. I don't know, but whatever. I'm going to head out of here. I'll leave y'all, even at 1-4, I'll leave y'all, as always, with a hooday!